Hello and welcome to Roll Call.
Roll Call!
Tonight we have a very special episode, one that I am super excited about, mostly because it was pretty much created by our chatters, which you know means that it's going to be just a great time. And by a great time, I mean it's going to be insane.
It's all your fault.
Because you guys are crazy.
Can I quit now before anything?
No, you will enjoy this episode.
This is mandatory fun.
This is mandatory.
This is my damn house. I don't have to do shit.
No, sit back down. You're not going anywhere.
I'll play Lucas.
That's fine.
As you may have noticed, we are a member short tonight. Somebody decided that they wanted to go to a nice, fun convention without me. Real sad. For all of those who are at AwesomeCon this weekend, I hope you're all enjoying yourself. I know a few people who decided that they wanted to go, and I'm #jealous, but that's all right.
But if you are at AwesomeCon, go make sure you go to the Artist Alley and go see our friend Lamonte.
Yes, you can see our friend Lamonte, who is...
Oh, and Al is there.
And Al Orsa Art. They're both there. Lamonte is with Good Vibe Candles, and Al is with Al Orsa Art.
Sick.
Both of which are lots of fun. So check them out on the, what is it called, Artist Alley or whatever?
Yeah, they're at Artist Alley. I think Lamonte is in Pride
Which
Alley.
just, it sounds sort of shady. Like, there's a bunch of, artists back there. Thanks for the sub!
Hey, welcome to Artist Alley. We're gonna paint it red with your blood.
Well, I mean, it's also one of those things where a group of clowns is called an alley.
Right.
So it's an alley of clowns, so...
Are you serious?
Knowledge that you didn't know that you needed to know.
I never knew that.
Yeah, a group of clowns
So,
is called
beach
an alley.
episode, so I'm just saying right now that one of you guys should have brought a bikini.
I did. I got a coconut.
Great. I'm so glad to hear that because it's necessary.
Furbolgs in bikinis.
Furbolgs in bikinis.
Before I kick things off, Tristin, you want to do your spiel, then I'll do mine, and then we'll get this jam started?
There's jam?
Get the fuck out.
Oh, cool.
First, no coconut boobs, then you shoot me with a pun. I can't take it.
Shot you?
You
shot her?
So last week, guess what we did? Died inside because we had to work.
I murdered a goblin in cold blood.
You did. It was great. We're going to talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Not right now. Keep going.
We played D&D!
Yay!
That video went up on YouTube on Monday, which brings us to today, which, oddly enough, is not what our DM said last week.
No, because I am a miserable liar and I don't know how days work.
What happened?
What had happened was there was a mix-up of the time-space continuum, and Sam...
And now we're here.
And now we're here. So this video will go up on YouTube on Monday, and then next week...
There will be no show.
There we go.
I'm officially saying it this time. Ignore what you heard last week.
She officially said
because
it last
we...
time,
Oh, what the hell?
Speaker stats.
Speaker stats. Everything's all out of whack. All right.
Giant Zeak.
So
Zeak
next
is
week,
now-
we will be continuing on with our TikTok one-shot. This time will be run by DM Technesis over on his new Twitch channel. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and give him a follow. That will be at 8:30 p.m. next Friday, Eastern Standard.
Hell yeah.
So super hyped to do it again with those guys. Were you finished with your spiel?
I guess.
All right, well, I'll continue with mine. If you like other TTRPGs, feel free to check out the RPG table. We'll be going live tomorrow, actually, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we continue on with our Chicago by Night fuckery. That whole show's a train wreck. Just watch it. It's fine. And then on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing our after show Take a Shot. Where the players... What?
You need to do this while singing.
Oh, son of a bitch! I fucking hate you!
If we're gonna die by crabs!
I just saw that.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, what?
Go fuck yourself.
Yay!
Oh, jeez. Thank you so much for your contributions to our one-shot challenge. I appreciate it. And I fucking hate you all, and I hate my life. Why am I doing this? Anyway, so also, other things that I was gonna say. If you like Call of Cthulhu, check out Until May streams, because we're gonna be starting that. I hate this. I'm gonna take this off. I hate you so much right now.
This is you talking like
it's been like a minute. I know, if I just keep doing that, it's not really singing. It's just...
I mean...
I normally do this very quickly just to get through it, and I feel like I'm
just no inflection.
I'm singing! I'm in a store
part. I'm singing.
Anyway,
I'm an American
Call of
Idol.
Cthulhu, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/until_May, which I will also throw that in the chat as well. And then we are also on Until May going to be starting Blades in the Dark Thursdays at Eastern Standard Time, which I am very hype about.
Was there a time set for that?
You did offer to one shot for us all, and I did put it out there to the group. So
I said yes.
yeah.
I need you to know, now that I can, talk to you directly, I need you to know if you put Sam and I at the same table as players, it's gonna be rough for you, buddy.
I look forward to it because I've never seen you guys play together.
No, we've never been able to play
There's
together.
a reason that I've kept that from happening.
Because
You just, every
fuck it up.
potential time we find somebody to DM, Tristan just goes around and is like, "Hey, I'll give you $100 if you just fuck
No, I
off
just
right
kick him
now."
in the balls and say, "Don't you ever come back
Don't
again."
you come around here again.
It's why we keep losing
As
players.
direct as I'm gonna get right now.
I'm like the worst kind of gatekeeper. Like I'm the violent one.
Okay, I think that's the rest of my spiel. So, beach episode, yay!
Scary monsters.
And we are gonna first talk about what happened last week.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
He's dead.
Yeah, he sure is.
Then there's Pog.
They killed
He's dead.
Pog. DK,
Your
Pog is
boyfriend's
dead.
He's
Yes.
not my boyfriend.
Nog's
He's only
boyfriend,
your
Pog,
Yep.
unfortunately took one too many arrows to the knee.
And then
Face.
To the knee specifically. Die by
yes,
knee.
I shot him in the knee. Not to the cerebral
Not
cortex.
through the face or anything. Nothing that violent.
And then
it was
we
fine.
burnt his body.
But you guys also managed to kill a dryad who was seemingly
In her cacophony of shit.
controlling some plant monsters, some plant-based things, as well as some fae. Actually, most of them were fae. So, following that, you guys kind of vamoosed because there was something on Pog's body that was doing some weird effects, forcing you guys to make saving throws. And unfortunately, if you failed those saving throws, you took psychic damage, which meant that some of you kept going down and having to be healed, while the rest of your party was like, "Fuck, we gotta go!"
Thank God for a wise cleric.
Yeah, and fortunately, your lovely rabbit folk friend, who happened to fall from the reverse gravity, and was a little butthurt about that. Roll disadvantage. Continued on to kind of investigate that situation, which you guys do not know the fall of that yet. Currently.
He probably did.
I
and
saw nothing.
I just need to know two things. First off, what do you tell Mythonique about the situation? Exactly, what do you tell her? Whoever would like to do that, tell me now.
I have the highest in deception.
Wait,
with a
also,
plus
hold on,
2.
just going off of last week of what we worded, we said that we were going to say what happened, just leaving out the part of murdering Paul.
Yeah, we're gonna say.
So we're not
we were
telling
doing
a lie.
We're saying. Well, we're not telling everything. What we said. We were doing patrols on the outside of the city to ensure everything was safe after the recent events.
Okay.
We were attacked by a dryad. We noticed the fae, and we took care of all of the dryad, like the dryad and the fae.
Okay.
We're just not bringing up Pog.
Okay. Are you not going to bring up your rabbit folk friend either? I'm just asking to clarify.
No, I wouldn't
No.
imagine not.
Okay.
I forgot, did we actually change it to say, like, Pog ran into us there or something? Or
No.
something? Okay.
We're not bringing
Just
up
making sure.
Pog.
No, I'm just making sure. 'Cause
So
I
as far
wasn't
as
sure
you're
if
telling
he died in
Mythonique,
battle.
Pog was never there.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're not
that is
telling
all I
her that.
really
We're not
needed to
saying
know.
it.
Question number 2. Number 1 rule of
No,
Pog:
Pog,
you don't talk about
Pog.
Pog. Yep.
Who's Pog?
This is Pog Club. So that actually eliminates question number 2, which is great. I like having to ask less
I'm
questions.
scared. Let's
And
go
now,
first.
through the power of movie magic and editing, and because I don't feel like having to drag you guys all the way out to the beach, you're there! Ta-da! Welcome to the beach, fuckers!
I would like to say, you guys know Wednesday Addams and like how she had the umbrella to block out the sun.
Yes, of course.
That's Jalen's aesthetic right now.
All
It's
right.
sunny, and Jalen's just like, like this.
So Jalen is sitting there, just huddled under his little black umbrella.
Exactly.
How was our good friend Lucas faring?
I'm in my coconut bikini and grass skirt, of course.
Coconut bikini and grass skirt sounds adequate. And what is Shiro Tetsu doing at the beach?
I'm probably gonna hop in water eventually.
Okay.
I think I know what Ark would be wearing. It's either absolutely nothing special or going 100% beach
I
bum.
put him in a bikini.
I
as
was
well.
gonna say, actually, seeing how
Anything
happy
with
you
tassel
look
bikini?
in your coconut bikini and your grass skirt, Ark will also put on a coconut bikini.
This is thing 2, right?
I was hoping it was bedazzled.
I imagine he sits there and he's like, "Is this what it feels like to feel pretty?"
I druid craft a coconut bikini.
And you'll be like, yep, sure does, bud.
He looks gorgeous. He's walking on the beach. He's
Oh,
like,
I'm not druid.
with his not existent hair.
He does
just
it. He does
poops
his
it.
Tinkerer infusion and causes it to just sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle. Have a good stream.
Have a good one.
Yes, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Gotcha. So you guys are all at the beach having just a blast. I mean, you guys don't get a lot of like vacation days, but
After murdering.
fortunately, your keep is fairly close to a beach, and the waters are nice and warm. They're calm for the most part. There is a decent amount of ocean life. You do have to watch out for things like sharks or eels or stuff, but it's not a frequent situation. It's also a very secluded beach. So you guys are
Jalen's gonna turn and look to the group and be like, "It's a real shame that Nog died here, right?"
Who's Nog?
Good. We're on the same. I mean, just look at here. Good, we're on the same page.
No, Nog was that persona
So I'm gonna get to you, Shiro, in just a moment.
I wanna
Because
fight
you're
a
swimming
shark,
in the
but I really
ocean.
don't want to either. I think it'd be fun.
What are the three of you who are not in the water doing? Outside of standing under an umbrella, standing in a grass skirt.
I'd probably like put the umbrella up and like sit in its shade and just like build a sandcastle.
Okay, give me sleight of hand.
Not a sandcastle. What I want to do is I want to build as accurate of like the body diagram of like a fae that we fought in the sand as possible.
Okay, well, first off, give me advantage on history.
That's disturbing. This man's doing anatomy class for sandcastle
On the beach.
on beach day.
That is an 11.
Okay. Yeah, you're not really super used to working with sand, and it's a little hard to get all of, like, the internal organs and stuff molded together. But you've got the vague shape of a fae creature, whatever fae creature you would...
Satyr.
A satyr. Okay. You've got the vague shape of a satyr. It's just... It's not really holding together too well. But it's sand. Who cares?
Say,
Lucas.
Probably gonna light up some sweetgrass and just wander between everyone.
Stay
Okay.
in eyesight.
You know what? I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this because it's beach day and I like fun. I'm gonna roll a percentile dice to see what kind of sweetgrass you're working with today.
We're going more like sativa blend.
Would help if I had my table pulled up. I don't.
It's wild magic.
I'm sorry. If you smoke a sweetgrass gives you to explode into a wild magic table, that's not good. You need
That
to
sounds
stop.
awesome.
You can kill someone.
That's fine. We already killed a few.
Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Which should be your bread and butter.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
No longer stable.
19.
Okay. So
19.
this sweetgrass is some real dank sweetgrass. I mean, you've had the good stuff before, but this is like a little different. It's a little better. And you kind of sit there for a moment and just sort of start to like withdraw a little bit into yourself, but you as you inhale it in and then you exhale and you're like, "Oh, yeah. That's the good shit, man." Like, that is Yes, it's like Pineapple Express. It is Pineapple Express in sweetgrass form. You're having a blast.
Yay.
Ark has found himself a little tangled up right now in his like straps for his coconut. So he's actually gonna take off the coconut top and put it into his little chest piece right next to the squirrel and the spilled soup and the everything else that's kind of gross and moldy at this point
I feel like I
inside.
need to take him into the water and give him a bath.
If you would like to, it would be contested, but you could do a grapple check to try to drag him in there.
I was gonna say, can I try and persuade him before I have to physically man
Yes,
him?
you can. You can do a persuasion if you'd like.
Can I help and call him over?
You sure can.
Yeah, come on and join me.
That's
One in the water.
18. What's my persuasion? That's a 19. It's only a +1.
Okay.
I'm not charismatic.
All I'm gonna do is
None of us are.
I'm just gonna roll something for him. He does not beat that, so he agrees.
Hey!
Just tell me. I want to know how you're trying to convince him to go into this water.
I mean, Lucas would just be honest, be like, hey, man, you stink. You're starting to mold. It ain't good for your innards, your inside, your spirit. Why don't we get you in the water and we clean you up a bit? I'll hold on to your squirrel. I'm sure you and I will get along just fine. And I'll be with you the whole time. We'll give you a good old cleaning. Just start you fresh.
And he'll look and say, I would like to feel like I have a spirit. That would be nice if it was cleanly.
Do you not have a spirit?
Nothing better spirit than the cleansing of nature and the water. It's no clean, calm pond, which I would prefer, but hey, the ocean is just a big pond, man.
Excuse me. Yes, the ocean is just a big pond. That is somewhat accurate. Not really, but we're gonna say
Yes!
Yes.
But also no.
Exactly. Shiro, I'd like an athletics check, please.
Oh, that's fair. 15 plus athletics plus 9, so
Nice. Yeah, you're a strong swimmer, and you know where to avoid the currents and the riptides and stuff like that. So you're keeping yourself in a safer area. You're managing, to swim around pretty well. About how far out are you going? Just like.
not like super far. Like
Okay.
right chest level here and there. Depends
Great.
on how strong these waves are. I want to get like thrown around a little bit. Sounds
The
like
the
fun.
waves are a little stronger right now. Nothing that's unbearable, especially not for a strong swimmer like you. But I would like a perception check at disadvantage.
Cool kid.
If everyone else is getting in the water, I'd be
Those
like,
rolls are really close to each other.
stay within 100 feet.
5.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So as our good friends Lucas and our good friend Ark enter into the water, Shiro, I need you to give me another athletics check.
That was getting better. 19 plus 9.
Horns.
That was fantastic.
Okay. It's a monk robes.
Um,
Come at me, bro.
and what is your AC?
Come on.
Wait,
16.
is that saying you're wearing your armor in the
Wait,
water?
Yeah, actually, I'm not wearing my armor in the
No,
water.
you're not. I
Hold on,
probably
hold
say
on,
not.
Hold on. 15. That only adds a +1, so 15.
So you feel, initially, it's hard because the water's all around your legs. And at first, it just feels like pressure right around your ankle. And then after a moment, it clicks and that pain sort of clicks in as you feel what appears to be like a vice grip wrap around your ankle and attempt to like pull you down. And you guys don't really see this because you're closer to the beach and you're a little further away and there's water and shit.
I'm not even paying attention.
You're just like building your little sand satyr.
What if he had a butterfly stomach?
And you are going to take 4 points of damage, but you do not get pulled over. You do not get pulled under, and you are able to release your leg from this grip.
I start swimming inwards and I'm just like, guys.
Okay, I'd like another athletics check, please.
I
What?
think something's trying to grab me. 18 plus my Jesus Christ, my great rolls. What's that? 27? Yeah.
So as you are starting to swim away, you're kind of swimming and you feel like you like I said, you're a strong swimmer. But you can feel something in the water start to pull up on you. Right
It's trying
next
to touch
you.
me.
If you guys, with your passive
Mhm.
alone, I'm assuming you begin to realize that not only is Shiro kind of freaking out in the middle of the water. No, he should not have put his dangle in the water. That's the first rule of water. Don't put your dangle in it. Ask anybody.
I wore the
Ask
proper
ask,
cup
ask,
'cause I
ask the
forgot it at
experts.
home.
That's the truth.
I only have a loincloth.
Shiro, you see Shiro. You see him panicking and he's calling out, saying, "Guys, somebody's out here," and you will actually see what appears to be this large ripple moving under the water just ahead of the waves as it catches up with him. And Shiro, I need another athletics, as it's going to make another grapple attempt on you.
19 again. Plus 9. 29. 28. Wow.
Okay. So the attack will hit your AC. It's not going to succeed the grapple though. As you feel this time, it's not lower on your leg, it's like your upper thigh, as this vice just grabs into you, and you're going to take another 4 points of damage.
Okay, it doesn't take. It doesn't feel like a tentacle.
No, it does not feel like a tentacle. Actually, because you're feeling it, it feels like something hard and something that's. There's almost a little bit of like a pinching or like a clawing sensation.
Like, maybe a crab?
Like.
Yeah,
A
but
crab.
do giant crabs exist where Chiro would know about it and just assume it's a
You know what?
giant
Give me a
crab?
history check.
19. Jesus, I even switched dice this time. 19 plus 2.
You are aware that not only are there giant crabs, but there are also crab folk.
Guys, I think a crab's trying to kill me or touch me or eat me. I don't know.
Kill it. We can eat it.
And then
Doesn't look like I have.
I need you to give me one final athletics. At this point, what's your passive?
Passive perception is 24.
Yeah, at this point you're looking up and you're like, something fucky's going on.
Huh.
13.
Okay. You realize now that there's not just one pulling up on you. There appears to be 3 pulling up on you. As the one of them that was trying to grab onto you is actually overcoming you. And is moving in to block your way. You are getting to the point where you're getting closer to the beach and you can actually start feeling the sand, and what the rest of you see appears to be 3 giant crab folk coming after Shiro Tetsu.
So what I'd want to do is I'd want to pull out the crossbow, back up about 10 feet, and then get down like sniper position and be like, all right. Like,
All right. So go on ahead, take your free action, and then we will roll initiative.
Now, do we all have to unequip our armor for this fight?
So technically, yes.
I mean, we would have brought our armor. I was like,
It depends if you are. I mean, the only person who I'd say not would be Ark because
Yeah.
it's integrated, and maybe you because you weren't going in the water.
yeah, I wasn't going in the
But
water.
Shiro and Lucas would probably not be wearing armor if you're going into the water.
Oh, I'm 14.
I mean,
I
my
didn't know I had leather and stuff.
I was just saying, Lucas doesn't really care about his armor, so I was like, that's
It's not really a matter of care. It's more of if you're going in the water with armor,
That
you're not
would
gonna be able
waterlog you down
Yes.
so hard.
Yeah, you-
like he would deal with that. He's like, it's just better than there. I mean, is there a way to spend a turn putting on armor? before
Donning
we-
armor, yeah.
Yes, you can. You could, if get to your stuff, use an action to put your armor on.
So
I
from
mean, if we're about to fight crab people, I'm going to need armor.
I'm assuming you're hitting the one that's closest to him.
oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot
Yeah.
the one that's the one closest to. Hiya! That's a 29.
Okay.
Now, would sneak attack apply to this since he's within technically 5 feet of now? I don't want to assume.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm using some of my die made by Nerdy Encounters. I got some sick gold die.
Boy. question. When I felt like the clamp down with the choppers here, did it feel like something I could punch through, or if I punch it, I hurt myself?
Does Shiro holistically believe he could punch through rock?
I mean, as a fighter, he might, honestly. I don't know.
Whenever you're ready, I got the
Go ahead.
24.
Okay, so as you hit him with the arrow, you're actually going to see one of his claws come up and grab it. It's still going to go through his claw. It's still going to do him damage, but it's almost as if he was deflecting it.
He's a fucking monk. Immediately.
You gave NPC characters player classes? How dare you?
Immediately, Jalen's like, fucking monks.
I now no longer.
He did not deflect enough to
Yeah, be able to stop all
Be able to
damage,
stop it,
but he did negate part of my damage.
Yes, he did. And that is where we're gonna roll initiative. And I'm gonna warn you guys right now. If you feel like your turn is missed, call me immediately, because there's gonna be a lot going on here. So, yes, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. If you want to page me, it's okay. Baby, call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
23. Oh god, my brain was trying to do some math. 9 plus. I was just like, what is going on?
Lucas.
19.
Okay.
Hey.
Shiro.
16.
Okay. I will roll for Arc. I will need somebody else to do combat for him though.
I just won't be able to hit spell buttons.
That's okay.
Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter when. Dang it, stuck my head now.
15. All right, and now I'm gonna roll for these guys.
You good? You got that out of your system?
Yeah, I had to get to the end.
Okay, good.
Actually, I have that right.
Hand me a pen. I'm going to write down the order so that way we can easily...
What color?
It doesn't matter, as long as it writes.
Purple.
So that way we can actually know the order so we can try and keep track of that better so we don't...
Ask for green.
It's purple.
Purple.
Purple
what
was
spells
originally
you
my
got?
first choice, and then I changed it.
We shouldn't have changed it.
Teachers always say stick with your first choice. Are we gonna die? Is there a...
There's a good possibility
spell?
you're gonna die.
It's
A
a good
what?
possibility that we are going to die.
Yeah, there's a good
boil water
possibility.
spell? Like, where you can throw boiled water onto the crab.
All right.
I was just like, can I create boiling water?
That's what I was like. Yeah, create
So-
water, create boiling.
One of the ones that is not right up on Shiro, but is close to him, is first in the initiative.
So I'm not gonna shoot him.
And this is a very interesting looking crab as you guys take a look at him. He actually appears to have etched into his own shell the symbol of another crab. And he is
the crab
also
totem.
got a trident. And as he gets close, up next to our good buddy Shiro, he is going to pump a smite into his attack.
Ah!
First attack will hit. Second attack will also hit. And I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Show me the money! Oh, that's not too bad. What's the strength? Ooh, that's really good. 15 plus 9. 24.
Okay.
My brain is fried.
All right, so Shiro, you were going to take a total of 26 points of damage. But you were not knocked prone,
In
which
the
is
water.
good because you're still technically in the water. Following up that is going to be our good buddy Jalen's turn.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried you were going to say something else. Sorry, I was doing a live tweet of this episode. I was like, get ready for a wacky fun beach day, and I immediately tweeted back, cancel that last tweet. It's not wacky fun beach day. It's getting ambushed by crab people.
Yeah, not the beach day I was hoping.
No.
We're having a beach day. Yay.
Yay.
We're going to kill you instead.
Beach day. Listen, all I'm saying is that the last time I was on a beach day, I got brutally destroyed. So, turnabout's fair play.
You were at a beach day.
Not for the rest of us.
So this is all just to get back at me, apparently.
Yes, it's all out of spite.
It's all to kill Jalen.
150%.
You guys settle this out on your own time.
This is my own time.
This is our own time.
Don't make the rest of us suffer.
Okay, so...
Could have been Sean and not been here.
I'm going to bonus action. I guess the one that's by... I mean, they're all by Shiro. The one that already...
So there's one within 5 feet, one within 10 feet.
The one that's in 5 feet that caught my arrow. I'm going to just Hunter's Mark that fucker.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to shoot him. Come on. It would be sick. Okay. It's only a 16.
Hi. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah.
Only to Cymerk. We say how.
Only to Simon.
I
16
retract
hit.
my AR.
A 16 will hit, yes.
Sweet.
And you can go ahead and roll that sweet sneak attack damage.
So I got...
For those of you who don't know, Deadly Alpaca GM will be running a couple TikTok one-shots of their own demise. Demise, that's not the right word. Of their own, well, it might be their own demise.
Well,
you
the
never
player's
know.
demise.
The player's demise.
There.
It's always the player's demise.
Sneak attack. Oh, yeah. Sneak attack, okay.
Cats. Or books and cats.
Books and cats. Books and cats.
Oh, man, you had to use that emote.
Okay. I love that you and I do the same thing every time.
5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That'd be 23 on the first hit.
Okay.
Second shot.
Imagine getting shot.
Is a 19.
Okay.
I only get to do D6, D10 this time. It's 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then a final shot since it's first turn. Almost a crit. Almost a crit.
So close.
It's still going to be a dirty 20, though.
All right.
So that'll be 13 more points.
Okay.
Just...
And Jalen, as you're just unloading on this guy, you see that you do a significant amount of damage to him.
That's all I got. Okay, guys, I'm now middle of the road good. That was first round, I'm great. Now it's just up to you guys to support while I shoot from the back.
I still need to get to my weapons.
All right.
This is why Jalen doesn't
Told me
leave
to
them.
put like a knife in my somewhere on me.
I would say that you have a dagger on you. I think that that's reasonable to accept.
I'm dipping. I'm not even gonna.
All right. So following this barrage of attacks by Jalen, you guys, those of you on the beach, Shiro, you're a little distracted right now. So if you want, you can give me a perception check. Tan? Alright. Yeah, you're a little distracted by the ones that are right around you. But the rest of you see another form come up out of the water, and this one looks bigger than the other ones. And a lot meaner looking.
Immediately, Jalen's going to be like, ah, shit.
And as this one sort of moves past Shiro, kind of just ignoring him because the other three are around him, and gets closer to the beach.
Can I grab one?
He's not going that close to you.
Dang it!
Yeah.
I was either gonna do that or Sentinel.
No, he's kind of going to, he's kind of going to like the side of you. He's not going to get super close to you and Ark. but he will stop as he gets up towards the edge of the beach. And he is actually going to begin to cast a spell.
Who is he?
This
Big giant crab.
Well, she hasn't said what it was. She said it was a big
I
thing.
said it was a bigger crab.
Right, and now you said he was a bigger...
He's a much bigger crab.
He's a cleric.
Yeah, king crab. Mr.
And
Krabs.
as he casts Moonbeam,
Where at?
he's going to be casting it right at where you two are.
Mm-hmm.
So I need you both to give me Constitution saving throws.
$22.
Okay, you're good. I need one for Ark.
Yeah, I was trying to see if he had counterspell prepared. He doesn't.
Oof. Big oof.
Say Constitution.
Yep.
It's +9, so that should be pretty good. Yeah, it's a 24.
Okay, so you're both good. When you guys begin your turn there, you will have to give me the save again. Just so you know. But the Moonbeam's there. So, next up on the list, now we have Lucas, so I'll need you to give me a Constitution save again.
Get that con save, baby.
Nat 20.
Alright, you
Hey.
are good.
I mean, I'm going to be making it back to the beach to get my armor on.
Okay. So you will make your way back to where your armor is, and you will take your action to put it on. I will give you the use of a bonus action.
I will bring up a...
Spiritual weapon?
Yeah. Spiritual weapon I will cast.
And this is the point where I'm actually going to switch over to the battle map, because things are going to get a little...
Dicey.
Things are going to get a little...
Get it, little dicey. Because we
Alright.
use dice.
So you've got Shiro.
I'm not gonna do the smart thing then for Ark. You can die.
Well, I'm not Ark, so
No, I was gonna do Ark. Have Ark do something for you.
for you though.
Yes.
For you.
Yes.
I'll believe it.
You'll see it here in a minute.
A spider.
You are...
She's using a spider for the big
You're,
crab.
I would say you're like
Night
back here. You're
spiders.
probably further back than that, Jalen. But for the sake of keeping
Yeah,
you
yeah.
on the board,
No.
Yeah.
I'm as back as far as I could go.
yeah. That'll do for now, I think, right? Yeah.
No, I would have moved from there at that point, right? Because
Yes, where would you have moved to?
Wherever you say our stuff is.
So,
Okay. And I will put my spiritual weapon right next to Mr. Krabs.
Which
okay.
one?
Mr. Krabs is the big one.
I know.
Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
Or we can call
they're
that
all
one
crabs.
Pearl and the smaller one Mr. Krabs.
18.
And Mrs. Puff.
An 18.
Book. Not only they have to look that.
An 18 will not hit.
10, 15. Jesus. Okay, so you're close enough.
You're going to have to open up the battle map. For...
It is
you
open.
Closed yours.
I closed
That's what
mine.
it was,
Yep.
Sorry.
That's alright.
God, you can't even recognize your own wife. She's always looked like that.
She's always looked like a man.
Pale and reflective.
All right. So following your turn, Shiro, you actually get an opportunity here. If you continue to move, you will get an opportunity attack by this one. You do. Like I said, I will say you have a dagger on you, or you can use an action to
So
disengage.
Fully get the fuck out.
Nah, I'm just gonna run. I'm running the 30
Okay.
all the way to my stuff. And my action is to put all my stuff back on.
Okay. So you are gonna take an opportunity attack.
Do it! You can't hit!
They grabbed you in the water twice. I don't.
I know.
You have this really bad habit of
That will hit your AC.
shit talking
Dang it!
and then it not working out for you. So maybe you should just stop shit talking.
Yeah, but not talking doesn't help either, so it's just more fun at this point.
Is it-
And they are actually going to make a stunning strike on you. So I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, my butt!
Touch my body.
Oh, that's a freaking. What's my con? 10 plus 8, 18.
Okay, you are not stunned. That is
Oh.
good. You are gonna take 11 points of damage from that strike, though.
Not as hardcore as I thought.
And then you use your action to put your armor back on. So go ahead and put that on, and then you have a bonus action.
I have. Oh.
Arc is on deck.
I'm gonna second one just to get my HP back up because I'm getting kind of low here after all those hits. But yeah, I'm gonna just do second one for myself.
All right. Good call. Good call. Arc. It's our good friend Arc's turn.
Okay, what Ark is going to do is get the fuck out of the water.
Okay. That is step one. Actually, before he does that, I need a Constitution saving throw. He's
That's
still
right.
under that moonbeam.
It's a 21.
Okay, that's good. I'm assuming he's going back here with you guys.
Yes.
Oh, well, shit.
So for his turn, he's gonna look to Shiro and cast haste. So now you have +2 to the AC. You know haste. You know haste.
It's been a while. +2 and an extra.
+2, you get an extra attack action. Your speed is doubled, and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. And
You
then
said I have another attack or another action.
another attack. You can do a single attack. And then he doesn't have any bonus actions, spell, or doesn't have anything else he could do as bonus action. So technically, he could use his boots and warp 15 feet back. Then he'll be there. He'll be as far back as he can get right now. He doesn't have a bonus action to do right now.
Okay, alrighty. So next up. Boop, boop. You have your spiritual weapon. This one has his own spiritual weapon.
Sean, Sean, when you watch this VOD, I need you to know. You not having counterspell right now is really, really messing up my spellcasting game.
I'm just saying.
Now, this is not the paladin, correct?
No, this is not the paladin.
Just making sure.
Our pal named Dan.
And it's going to use the spiritual weapon to make an attack, and that will hit Arc.
Okay.
Arc is going to take 8 points of damage.
No. Yeah, I didn't. He succeeds his concentration.
Okay. And then this is where the fun begins. I need everybody to give me dex saving throws as he is going to call lightning.
I have advantage!
Back over here.
At advantage. Because it's a spell!
You said dex saves?
Dex save.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Even with an advantage? I don't think that's gonna work.
Yes.
Like I have 13.
When the, no, hold on. That's me. I have to know if I save or not first because the armor has to take the damage. But
Yep. He sure is, though.
does a 29 beat it?
No. Yes, of course. 29.
Guys, I'm real sorry. You guys are fucked if a 29
I was
doesn't
gonna
beat
say, if a
it.
29 does not succeed, you're all screwed.
I thought you were serious when you said no. I was like,
Anybody who got better than 18.
I got A18.
Okay.
Arc. God.
Does that count? Is it one of those things where that works, or are you saying it's a 19?
Do we usually rule attacker wins on saves?
It's the save.
Or
If you're trying
you're
to beat
passing
the save,
DC,
yes.
So you're good. You succeed.
Arc did done fail. His dex was a 9.
I'm gonna dampen the element so that he is resistant to lightning for that,
Okay. Those of you who succeeded are going to take half.
which means he should as well.
Yes. Should give him the piece of paper.
Why is that song stuck in my head?
So you guys are all going to take 11 points of lightning damage.
And then half for the others, right?
No. That's already halved. If you
Oh.
succeeded, that's already halved.
So
I did not, so 22.
21 minus.
Dang, that was everything I just healed for, so that didn't
Okay.
change anything.
I'm marking Ark's health on my so I can keep
Got
track of it. I take none.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's gonna be a tab.
Evasion.
That's very true. You do have that evasion, which is very nice. That is going to be his turn. And then this little slow. You guys see another form coming up out of the water. He's a bit slower.
I'm gonna name him.
Jeffrey.
I'm gonna name him Chunky.
Actually, his name is Patrick.
No.
This is Patrick.
This is Patrick.
Everybody's a crab person, right?
Yep. And let's see.
Dang it, it's stuck in my head. Get out of me.
He is going to use his short bow, Jalen, against you. Some bow on bow action.
This motherfucker.
Well, bow versus, do you use a crossbow or a regular bow?
Crossbow.
Then
I'm
it's-
assuming a 23 will hit your AC.
Yes, and I would like to uncanny dodge.
Okay. You're gonna take 6 points of damage.
That's the half. Okay, that's
Yep.
not so bad. Looks at him. The lion, the witch, the audacity of this bitch.
I like that. I'm stealing that.
And he is following that attack with that arrow. You're actually gonna see it sort of seems to shatter into a couple different arrows as it hits you. As he's gonna bonus action Psychic Blades.
What the fuck?
Hey, what is this?
17.
My AC?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You will take another 6 points of damage. And then last up on the initiative is going to be the one that initially attacked Ranga. And
Not
he...
Ranga. Shiro.
Or not Ranga. Shiro. His name is actually Rangi. As in Crab Rangoon.
God
Shortened
damn it.
because that is what chat wanted.
So there's 4 crab people in Mr. Krabs?
There's 4 in Mr. Krabs, correct. And you're going to see, as he sort of expends his ki to pop out an astral form
What the fuck, chat?
of a crab.
Oh
Surprise.
my god.
You trying to kill us?
Alright.
And he is going to make 2 attacks with his astral form against Lucas.
No.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, yes. One will miss, one will hit. You're going to take 9 points of damage, and I need you to give me a con save as he's going to pop another stunning strike.
21.
Alright, you are good. You guys are very con built.
I only
For
got a
most
plus
of you.
4.
I'm not.
For most of you.
Yes.
Alright.
Very wise. And
Back up to
strong.
the top of the round.
It's Paladin.
Our good buddy with that trident.
I'm taking it from him.
You can take all this from him.
Also going to attempt to make a couple attacks on you. Or you're actually a bit
I
further
think I'm
back.
farther back
You're a
than I
bit
thought,
further
yeah.
back. Yeah. But that is going to be his turn. Jalen, you are actually up, though.
Cool. How's that monk looking?
Not great. He's not looking well.
Cool. I'm going to then bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage on these attacks.
All right, go right ahead.
Just muttering to myself, fucking come out to the... This is why I don't come to the ocean. So that's 28 for the first attack. And then I'm just going to roll both attacks. So
You know what? Don't roll your bonus action. You're probably going to hit it with the first.
Oh, so...
Give me the damage.
That's a D6 and a D10. Oh yeah, that's 20 points of damage.
Yep. And as he just goes down.
Good.
Now, I'm going to tell you, for funsies, they will get death saves, and they do have healers. So, are you going to move on to somebody else?
Well, technically I already took my bonus action for the turn, so I can't move my hunter's mark, so I'm going to shoot him. again.
All right. You will do so with advantage.
That was the monk one you just killed, right?
Yes, that would be a 30, and this I'm going to put my sneak attack into it, and I'm just going to...
Okay. So he will be down 2 death
it's
saves.
technically 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one's dead yet.
No one's dead yet, but he's down 2. So if someone can, like, kick him, he's dead.
All right. Next up, it's the big boy.
Mr. Crab.
That
His
name
name.
again is Mr.
That's what I'm calling him for my initiative order
He
thing.
will drop his moonbeam.
Good.
As instead, right behind you all, he's going to cast Wall of Fire. So...
Counterspell.
Little does he know. I
Nope,
was gonna
nobody's
back
got so
down
there's
anyways.
a nice big wall of fire back here.
How tall is it?
Wait, which one's the monk one again?
Monk's dead. Oh, the monk
He's
one's
not
the...
dead
He's
yet.
not dead. He's the tiny...
The one to the left.
As long as we kill him before we get to
He's the one directly in front of
after
you.
Arc.
In front of me?
Yeah,
Or in front of him?
pretty
So
sure.
it is 20 feet high and 60 feet long.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can theoretically fly over it.
Yep, you theoretically could.
Now, would that be super mean and leave you guys on the other side of the wall? Yes.
Can I jump
I just
at
go
him?
That's
invisible
also
and
something
walk
he's
down the-
planning on doing. Probably.
He's like, I have an escape route.
I mean, I can turn invisible and just walk away.
Look,
so.
I would just take the heat damage and death.
I've played this character very straight. That's exactly what he would do if he needed to.
Yeah, I know you're right now. I get the vibe for it.
All right. Next
Gotta go
up
see
is
Nog.
Lucas with Shiro on deck.
Kill the monk. Do it.
Which one's the monk? Like, is that
Uh,
one that I can even hit?
The monk is right here. Right? No, here.
No, that one's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the monk.
Well, I'd have to move to hit him.
Your spiritual weapon can move.
Yeah, can it reach him?
You
from
can move 30
Mr.
feet.
Crab?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll take out monk with a spiritual weapon.
All right. Roll it with advantage.
Just a big old bong.
White
17.
That will
That
hit.
one is also spiritual.
The other one was a natural 1.
Yeah. Because he had advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, granted, that was a 7 and a 1.
So I'm just letting you guys know this was Rangi. He was the astral monk, obviously.
There can only be one.
His full name was Rangoon. And as he dies, you guys will actually see. You guys can see this. Almost as if like his astral energy is absorbed by this big one back here.
Cool.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And he is
Wait,
dead.
I would say that was the last one on Ringy.
Yeah, Rangi's dead.
Rangi is dead.
The monk is dead.
Oh, that was a spiritual weapon that was in front of me. I was like, what was that?
Oh, I took the wrong one anyway.
Oh, that's what. Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Something
So now you
really-
still have your
Yeah, I was,
action.
like,
Yep,
really
now
good.
you've
I
got
also
an
have
action.
my action. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of them. There's Mr. Krabs. Which one's the paladin?
The one in front of me.
This one is the paladin.
All right, and then we have the cleric.
Back left. Right? Yeah.
And then we have the other one.
Oh no, that's the cleric. That's the rogue.
Yeah.
That's the rogue. All right.
He's trying to outrogue me.
Rogue off.
I'll see him in hell.
He's right in front of me, so spells are not gonna go well for the most part.
I should, like a session, all of us play rogue.
Shiro, you're on deck. I want you thinking about what you're doing.
I'm ready.
I don't know what happened. We still have it though.
We're good. Never not had it.
I guess since he's just in front of me, I'm just gonna whack him with my mace.
All right, go ahead and give me that whack roll.
Alright.
I really hope these next rolls that I do are gonna be fantastic.
That is 19.
Back.
All right, 19 will hit the AC.
Cool. And I'm going to, with me hitting him, I'm
What
also.
element are you gonna do?
Huh?
Say, what element are you gonna do?
I was thinking about trying to cook him for a second. Because all I can do is cold, fire, or lightning. With him being a Tempest cleric, don't think lightning will go well.
No, cold might work.
Cold.
I'm glad you know that he's a Tempest cleric, and while you're figuring that out, give me a dex saving throw, please.
Oh, that's right. He has the Wrath of the Storm. He can shoot back at you. That son of a bitch.
18. You said Dex, right?
Yes, that will succeed. Got lucky. What kind of damage are we doing?
I was gonna do fire.
All right, hit me with it.
That is
To the crab.
2d8.
Watch it burn his eye.
No, watch it boil because there's water nearby. We're about to sizzle.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I can cool. Because I figured cold he might be resistant to as well, being a deep sea creature.
Boil.
For those of you watching at home, this is Monsieur Clasp, also suggested by chat. He is a cleric and a crab folk.
He's a butt.
17.
All right.
Unless you need
He's
a
gonna
difference of
kill
the
me.
fire damage.
Nope.
Alright. I don't want to take as much of
Okay, and is that your turn, I believe?
this. Yeah.
Shiro.
Okay, even though he gonna kill me, I'm gonna run up on him.
You are already up on him.
No, the big one. Sorry.
Oh, you're going up on the big one. All right.
I'm going up on the big one.
You are next
You are
to
going to get
another
an opportunity attack.
Yeah, but I still think my character should be focused on the big one.
I mean, unless you get killed.
All right,
Sorry
so
about that.
hang on a second. I'm going to make that opportunity attack for him.
I mean,
Plus 18 now. Or not plus 18. 18 AC now.
All right, that will hit. As you see, we'll take a whack at you with the warhammer.
I was so confident.
Yeah, you were.
I was so confident.
That's your issue. You're too confident.
And you're going to take 8 points of damage from this hammer.
I'm still confident.
All right, you are right up on the big boy.
Okay, first, I'm gonna do my fighting spirit to give myself advantage. Give myself also 10 temporary hit points. I'm gonna now hit him 4 times.
Alrighty, going ahead and make those rolls.
Okay.
4 advantage rolls.
Yes. Okay. 17?
Nope.
What's 15 plus 9?
24.
That will hit.
Good.
16 plus 9, I'm sure
Yep.
it hits.
Baseline's 24 right now.
Yeah, that one definitely did not hit. That was 4. A natural 20! That was the last one.
All right.
So we got
Okay,
2
one
hits and a
natural
crit.
20, that's totally
Yep.
fine, yeah. So, 86.
Wait, you did 5 attacks?
No, 5, 4.
I think he was rolling an advantage.
He missed 2, hit 2, and then critted.
Oh, then I would have only hit the 2. The crit wouldn't count.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Yeah,
rolling
never mind.
like not at the same time for
No, I
advantage.
was rolling at the same time. I just lost count.
It's okay. I can count for you.
Thank you. So, 6 damage.
Okay.
Oof.
And then
That's rough, buddy.
5 plus 4, 9 damage. That's
Okay.
all right.
Alrighty. He is going to.
Wait. Action surge this hoe. Can I count that crit? Or can I roll again?
What? Didn't you already use your bonus action?
His action surge isn't a
That's not
bonus
a-
action.
Oh, okay.
Like fire.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll just
You can't ask Sam for anything else for the rest of the night now.
That's fair. Ooh, that's a good roll. So 5 plus 5, 10 plus 6, 16 plus 2 is 18 plus 4 is 22. No, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me a dex saving throw. Pretty please.
Show me. Take cold crap. Okay, I lost that. Oh, no, you're. Well, show me the money. 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay, that will fail as he is going to use Hellish Rebuke on you.
Ah!
And you are going to take 9 points of fire damage.
Ah!
So that was one of your
It
3
burns so
extra
good.
attacks. So you get 2
You
more
said
extra
9?
attacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can, yeah, you still get the extra attacks. So
Get
have
2
it.
more.
Me?
Yeah.
You action surge, right? So you get your.
Oh, that's right. It's
Yep.
actions, not an attack. You're
Yeah,
right.
so you get 2 more
Yeah.
attacks.
My bad.
Yep.
All right. 18, I'm sure hits. Well, 18 plus 9.
18 will.
18 plus
Plus
9.
9.
18 plus 9 will.
9 plus 9?
No.
18.
It's 18. Oh, okay. That
Nope.
and okay, yeah. No, wait, I only get...
Yeah,
oh,
so
no,
you hit
said
once.
I
That's
had
it. So you just roll one more attack.
11 plus 9? 20?
No.
20? Jesus. So 1, was it only?
Yeah, you only get one hit.
Okay, well, let me roll. 5 plus 3, 8 plus 4 is
12.
12.
Alright. Good job, good
Okay.
job, good job.
That wasn't terrible.
Okay, Ark is up.
Okay, so what Ark is going to do, since he's right by someone who could attack him, is bonus action. It's 2 people by him?
No, one is a spiritual weapon.
Okay. But one is by...
Which
but
is
it's
in the
attack
shape of a
opportunity
crab
for-
leg.
Okay, so... Because it hasn't gone since the attack. So, okay, Shira just went. So, Ark is going to move to the right and back as far as possible without getting too close to the wall of fire. His movement. Action, summon an Eldritch Cannon. And then shoot that fucker.
The big thing?
The one Lucas is up on.
Oh, the
Okay.
cleric.
Yes, we're taking the methodology of
Get rid of the
drilling down on tiny things and we can focus the big thing.
Got it.
So it is going to be... To hit is a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's 3d8. There it is. That's 5. 10, 16 points of damage. Force
All right.
damage is...
Okay.
Yeah, bonus action, and then haste is still up on Shiro.
Thank you.
I play good support.
I appreciate your services.
Alright. First off, what he is going to do is move a spiritual weapon.
That's fair.
And use that to make an attack on Ark. Which I'm assuming... Does a 15 hit his AC?
Yes, his AC is only 13.
Alright. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. If he dies, I'm doing the best I can, but it's not my fault.
Oh, no, I'm aware.
Well, we were promised special weapons and armor and magical things, but we haven't got any of those yet.
Well, you guys didn't loot all the bodies last round, so that's kind of not my problem.
Way to go.
He's gonna take,
That's fair.
11 points of damage.
Couldn't have stayed in the area either.
So yeah, he said he did his concentration.
And, then he is, you know what? He's going to, cast Guiding Bolt at Shiro.
No!
Nothing I can do.
What's your AC?
18?
That will hit.
God dang it!
And the next attack against you will have advantage. And you will take 12 points of damage, radiant. And that is his turn. And next up, we're back to Patrick. Good old Patrick.
Fucking Patrick.
Goddamn Patrick.
If he's
And
just-
he is going to bonus action steady aim to give himself advantage on you. My, how the turns have
The
tabled.
tables.
Yeah, I'm assuming a 24 will hit.
Nah.
Nah.
I will uncanny dodge again.
Okay. You will get that sneak attack.
Because he hit with advantage. Son of a bitch.
Fistful of
This is
D6s!
why I
baby!
uncanny dodged.
So loud, but it sounded beautiful.
Alrighty. We're gonna take this math one step at a time.
One step at a time.
You're gonna take 35 points of damage. Actually, you're gonna take 40. Forgot to have the modifier.
Down to 20.
And that is going to be his turn, and we are back up.
The paladin.
To the paladin. Who is now going to get up on you.
Yep. Guys, this isn't good.
And he will be the 10 feet back.
Guys, this isn't good.
Lowest was 18.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to check.
I only got 16.
You're gonna take 22 points of damage.
Hit. Lucas.
Alright, but you are up.
I'm at 68, so not too bad. But if that rogue gets another sneak attack like that on me again, I'm fucked. Okay, so, I will bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Does it in the wall of fire? Does it say you can see through the wall or no?
Let me pull it up.
If it says obscured, then my plan won't work.
The wall is opaque.
Okay, so it's not completely obscured. It just wouldn't be the best. Okay.
If you fire arrows through, do they become fire arrows?
Well, one side of the wall is not on fire. The other side is. One side's dangerous, one's not.
I'll be there tomorrow. Don't worry, Tanari. Promise.
I thought it was a fire wall.
It is, but only one side has heat. So I'm going to do the 50 feet so I can get on the other side of Lucas.
Okay.
Just so I can, like, get the fuck
Like,
down one.
down one, like
There,
here?
yeah.
Okay.
Just to be like... that was movement. Bonus action, I will move the...
You already used your bonus action.
Oh, that's right. To disengage. Yep, then I can't use hunt to do anything with Hunter's Mark. Okay. So I'm just going to attempt to shoot that one dude by you.
The cleric?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to. We've taken damage. We gotta start, like, soloing people. That will be
I just got really hungry.
an 18 to hit the cleric.
I believe that will hit. Yes.
Okay, first attack will hit. Second attack will be above a 30.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that damage with that sneak snock.
Okay. So 2d10 plus 46 plus 10. Looking at that other rogue. I'm coming for you next, bitch. Okay. 6, 10, 13, 25. 35 points of damage in total.
All right. Okay. Next up is Big Boy.
You got this!
18.
I don't think that's going to help you, but I'm glad you're so optimistic.
I'm just trying.
You are very optimistic. He is going to make 2 attacks
Nat
on you
one.
with his scimitar.
You trying
Crazy beating that one right now. Crazy.
Yeah, he didn't. One will miss though.
Dang it. Okay, you know what? I'm happy. Happy about that.
Actually, technically that was advantage because you had that guiding bolt. So the first one will hit.
So much pain.
Second one will hit.
Yeah.
Oh, but minimum damage, really. You're gonna take 13 points.
Oh, my butt. Ah, my leg.
Yep, just on your butt.
Shiro, why do they like your ass so much?
Because it's beautiful and curvy.
Oh! Okay!
I do my squats!
Alrighty. Next up is gonna be Lucas, and then Shiro, and then Ark.
I'm ready!
Alright, let's try this out. So for my action, I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
I'm going to put that right next to Big Guy.
Would you like to tell me what that does?
A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The guardian occupies that space and is indistinct except for the gleaming sword and a shield emblazoned with my symbol of my deity. Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dex saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a fail, take half as much. The guardian vanishes when it's dealt 60 damage.
Okay.
So it's just going to be something that sits there and
We'll deal 60 until it goes away.
Yeah. And then I will do. Where is it? I will then also cast a 5th level mass healing word to try and get people away from dying.
Thank you.
I get affected by this one.
Oh yeah, last fight here.
Yeah.
Out
Yeah.
of reach the whole time. You know, considering my health is still like fairly.
So does Ark.
Yeah.
Everyone heals 15.
Thank you,
Sick.
sir.
I almost maxed that out.
I'm above half.
Mark's not looking too bad.
I know, everyone's been getting a hit, so I'm like,
Everyone's
okay.
been chipped away except for that fucking rogue.
Nope.
So,
All right. Shiro, you are up.
I go kill him. Well, actually, how bad is he looking? Out of curiosity.
the big.
The big one?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Let's say we've hardly done it. We have.
You are the first person to
I just
hit him.
wanted to feel how my ego was going at this moment. Okay.
Okay, all right. To fuel your ego, he is looking. Oh my god, he's just the worst.
I go kill him.
He is the fucking worst, right? He's on death's door. I believe in you, Shiro. Let's go.
All right, so fighting spirit. Got to do 4 rolls. Well, plus advantages. Yeah, that definitely missed. Nice was a 3 on that one. 12 plus 9, 21.
That'll do it.
And 16 plus 9, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yep.
And 15 plus 9, I'm sure it does.
Yep.
That was 4 rolls, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
A miss and 3
Three.
hits.
3 hits, cool. Okay. First hit is 8 plus 4, which is 11. Second hit is 4 plus 5, which is 9 plus 4, which is 13. And last hit is 6 plus 2 plus 4, so that is 12. So 5 plus 36. I think it was 36 total.
All right. I need you to give me another dex save as he is going to hellish rebuke you again.
Watch me dodge this! Ooh, 17 plus dex. Oh,
All right,
and I get
so-
advantage. Wait. 17 plus 4. Oh, 18 plus 4.
Okay, so you'll take half.
Yeah, backflip.
Is that fire damage?
It is.
Nah, hold on. I mean,
Say hold on to that for now.
So you're gonna take 15 points of fire. I already halved it for you.
it's everything I just healed you for.
Yep. This thing just. It burns.
Alrighty. And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. that's basically. Ooh, I gotta add my temporary hit points. Oh, wait. I should have added that before I took the damage.
Yeah, should have.
It's all good. It's the 10 is still there.
All right. If you are out, it is Ark's turn.
Cool. Ark is going to just, for the start of it, bonus action, shoot the big fuck again.
All right.
That's a 26 to hit. I think
Yes,
that
it will hit.
I say, I don't like that you pause for a second, like his
That
AC
will.
became-
No, his AC magically jumped from 21 to 27.
I was
Sorry.
like, oh shit, man.
I'm sorry, what?
That's pretty good. I do believe it gets the +5. I just want to make sure if it gets the +5. Okay. So that's going to be a total of, yeah, 22 points.
Okay.
And then action is going to, because that cleric still has his spiritual weapon up, right?
Yes, he does.
Cool. Then we're going to shoot him with 3 rays of Scorching Ray. At 3rd level, so he has to make, so he's gonna have to make 4 concentration checks if I hit all 4 of these. Okay. First, it's a natural 20. So I got 1 crit on 1.
Okay.
Second bolt is gonna be only a 15,
Nope.
probably, so. It's going to be a 22 to hit. And then last bolt is so I got a crit and a hit.
Okay.
So it's going to be 66. I'll do the 4d6 first, so you can go because he saves on each damage instance, not just total. I want him to drop the fucking spiritual weapon. Ooh, spicy.
Kill it!
That will be a 22 fire damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then the second one.
He will drop the spiritual weapon.
Cool. So this is icing on the cake then. That's gonna be 9 more points. So a total of 31 points of fire damage.
All right.
I just imagine like he has like this like kind of like heat sink inside of his chest, and he kind of just opens that and shoots it out from that.
Alrighty. He is up next then.
Full max speed.
Yeah.
And he is not looking good.
Yeah, probably gonna. Okay, so that's. See, I'm trying to keep track of spell slots.
And he is actually going to. Oh, let's see. Thank you for the sub. Hey, Bacon. He is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
If only I had counterspell. Then I could be evil and no one could judge me for counterspelling a healing spell.
Can I, like, kick him in the shin to stop it?
You're nowhere near him.
Dude, Mr. Fantastic, alright?
That's like the DM's greatest dream is to
Counterspell healing magic. Yeah, don't worry. Gloves are off next in the next thing, so I'm definitely if someone tries to do healing magic, if someone's got counterspell.
Wait, no, stop! Be Tristin the player's like, no!
And then he will bonus action spiritual weapon again.
Cool. That's still wasting the bonus action, wasting a spell slot.
Against you.
Against Jalen?
Yep.
She was like,
That will hit.
Okay. I'll take it.
You're going to take a whopping 9 points of damage. And next up is Patrick!
No, it's a Krusty Krab.
And this is why I didn't use
Oh,
my
wait,
uncanny dodge.
Alright.
That's fair.
Hey, Shiro.
Hi.
Ooh, buddy, I'm sorry.
But I do a backflip to dodge this thing.
Dropped on the ground.
Huh?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Huh?
Go, baby, go, baby, go.
I'm just doing TikTok dances. I'm so getting it. Huh?
Yes,
that's a lot
this,
of dice.
this is for you. He fortunately rolled pretty low.
What is low in your book?
You'll still die.
You're only gonna take 21 points of damage.
Oh, only 21. Okay.
Well, technically it's
Only.
allowed because no, it's Hellish Rebuke. Yeah. Yeah, that's
51 out of 1.
But he is going to use that Psychic Blades.
I have defense against psychic resistance. Help.
That is a crit on the Psychic Blades.
good thing you have resistance.
Good thing you have
Good thing
resistance.
I have resistance.
So I'm gonna have it for you. You're gonna take 5.
Oh, thank God. That's 5 is like nothing
Yep.
compared to this.
How much health you got?
All right.
46.
Fuck.
Yeah, so it's not that
I
bad.
mean, considering I started in the water, swimming, taking damage, I
Yeah.
think that's pretty good.
Next up is going to be our paladin, whose name is Sir Richard Rangoon Esquire.
So 2 of them are named Rangoon.
One was
No,
Rangi,
Rangi.
one was Rangoon. That's how they differentiated.
I was not expecting that, like such professional name.
Hi, friend.
I'm gonna do what I can. I'm trying my best to take care of this cleric.
He is going to pump a smite. As he is going to make... Oh, actually, he's going to be back. Sorry. Forgot about that trident. As he is going to make 2 attacks on you with this trident.
What kind of smite?
It is going to be a branding smite.
So it's fire damage?
Where's it psychic?
See,
Radiant.
chat really wants
Oh.
to kill us.
You can have resistant to radiant as a cleric.
What's your AC?
17.
One will
But-
miss, but the first will hit.
Theoretically be a cleric of evil or like your
I say,
nature.
wouldn't they be
Right.
like?
So you wouldn't be like you're not like really like holy.
Still, you'd think.
So you're going to take a total of 21 points of damage. 11 of that's radiant.
Well, that's not so
Funny,
bad
man.
considering your health.
No, it's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. Next up on the list is Jalen. And then it's Big Boy, and then it's Lucas.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the Cleric because fuck, man. That's a 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that'll do it.
Second attack.
You're on the cleric, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
So
Whoa.
okay.
Dang it! Get out of my head.
I know, it's a good song.
It is. I can't stop.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I need to hit twice. I need one more. There we go.
When did it become nighttime? Didn't realize.
7, 10, 15, 20, 30, 37 points of damage. It's like just
He is down.
good.
Kick him while he's down.
I don't have anything. That was both my attacks.
I know. It would be funny if I turn around to see you guys circle around and kicking him.
It's like that. It's like that JoJo meme
Yeah.
from
I know what you're
season
talking
5 where they're just like he's sipping the
about.
coffee and
I've
then gets
never
up and he
seen
just
JoJo, But I've seen the meme.
the where he
yeah.
like sips coffee, gets up and it just goes over and starts kicking the dude in the ground.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
All right.
I am
Jalen,
Yeah,
I
what's
need you
up?
to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this a spell?
Yes, it is.
Like,
Okay, advantage. Come on, baby. Come on, nerdy. Give me some strength in your die.
So advanced. Maybe we could have talked to them instead. No, they attacked straight out the gate.
That's an 18.
That will not succeed.
Fuck!
Right? That's what I've been saying.
Is this Mr. Crab's turn?
So
That's
you must
cleric crap.
immediately, if available, move as far as your speed allows you to away from Big Boy, which is directly into the wall of fire.
No, she just frightened me.
And you're gonna take a bunch of damage.
I gotta make a dex save, don't I?
I'll say, by the
No,
way,
it is Dissonant Whispers.
Oh!
By the way, Mr. Krabs needs to be making a deck save.
On his turn.
Oh, Mr. Krabs does?
It is his turn. That's
I know,
why.
I'm just saying on his turn, yeah.
Wait, you wouldn't fly up.
What's the save?
18.
Dissonant whispers in my brain.
He will succeed.
Well, he still takes 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, it's making you.
And
run
then
instead of
I
fly.
also need him to make a deck save. Because
Okay.
of my armor.
You are going to take 24 on the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, make him make a deck save just because I say so. I want to see a crab do it back.
I'm assuming that a 20 will defeat the dex. Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll take... So I'm actually... So, wait, how much... 22 was the total?
24 was the total.
24 is the total. So if I...
You would be shooting half of it back.
Yeah, so he'll take 6.
Okay.
So I'll take 12. He'll take 6.
Got it.
And then I have to make a dex save through that fire. Correct? Olive?
I mean, wouldn't you just fly 50 up?
Well, it's not directly away from him, though.
It is.
Rules
Up
is-
is away.
Rules as written, it's a direct line back, not up. I would be saying...
Just is like up and over.
So it is a dex save.
What? That would be away. It'd be up. You're 50
I
feet.
know,
fur-
it's just-
That's how you
it
get
was
even
just funny how
further
you
from.
I'm not going to take
30
any
feet
damage
back
from the
or
fire. I
50
got a
up.
28 on the save.
Buzz Lightyear.
For what?
Yeah, I had to move back from the... I had to move
Yeah.
through the fire.
Yeah.
So I got a 28 on the dex save to go through it.
Okay, so
Well,
you're
didn't it
going
say
to
if
take...
able to?
0.
Because if you're at a wall of fire, would that count?
You
as
can
like...
go through it. That's the thing. I'll take 0 because it's a dex save, right? Evasion.
Yes, because you have evasion. His bonus action...
I'm back there now.
He is going to combat wild shape.
He's a fucking druid.
He is a fucking druid.
Which ones?
And guess what? He's a hulking crab now.
So he's a crab.
So he's a crab.
Hey guys, thanks for contributing to the challenge.
Yep.
As we
All
get-
crab. Oops, all crabs.
Oops, all crabs.
This is the big boy crab that's doing this, correct?
Yes, this is big boy crab. He is now
Cool.
big boy crab.
Cool. My life.
Look, man.
I quit.
We're stopping the healers from healing.
So using his combat wild shape,
Can he attack?
he cannot
I was like,
because that's his bonus action is to use the combat wild shape.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ!
So next up is going to be Lucas and then Shiro. Thank you, Svava and Tanari. Appreciate the contribution to the spoopy Halloween one-shot.
Alright, I'm going to bongo the cleric by hitting him with my mace and the spiritual weapon to kill him.
All right.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna.
Give me the attack rolls with
Backwards.
advantage.
I'm playing bong. Oh.
I actually pictured a bongo. Now you're trying. I was like Donkey Kong.
Well, it's playing like the drums with 2 giant pipes. Alright, so the first one is 17 plus 10.
Hero starts beatboxing mid getting punched in the face by a crab.
17 plus
Plus
10.
Yep. All right, as Monsieur Clasp. Another
Get
one
shit
bites the
on!
dust.
Get shit on!
I love that.
You're
freaking
trash!
sound.
You're trash!
All right.
That sound.
Alright, so I got rid of the
Die.
cleric.
Yep.
So he ain't getting up anytime and he ain't healing nobody.
Alright, so now I gotta do is take down a paladin and a rogue.
Yeah, you guys are getting real close.
Well, the paladin can
2 of us are getting beat the fuck
Although
up.
I don't think either one of them has been hit. So
No. But
goodbye, Monsieur Clasp.
fuck you, druid. What you did is I can't be shot by the. I can't be shot because I'm opaque behind the fire, bitch. Guys, I'm safe for one turn.
Oh crap. Oops. I must hit after.
Oh, crab.
All right.
Is that your turn?
Yes, my action
Action
bonus.
bonus.
All right, Shiro, you are up.
How's he looking now?
The
With a
hulking
full
crab
health-
with a now
Remember,
full
he's a
health
druid,
bar
he
because he's a
wild
druid.
Oh
got a
god, I
full-
forgot. That's right. Guess
Yeah.
I'm using another fighting spirit.
Yeah, keep doing that, bud.
Yeah, that's my last one.
The only plus side is that his AC is a little lower now.
You can't cast spells.
Actually, he can.
19 plus 9.
Oh shit.
19 plus 9. I get these. Okay. These are
19 plus 9 will hit.
That's 2 19 plus 9. Ooh, natural 20. That was 3.
Okay.
That's 3 hits, 1 crit.
5 plus 9.
That will not.
So you got
Okay, so
you got 2 hits and a crit.
Okay. First hit is 4. 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 damage on that one. Next one is 4. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 12 is 11 or 21. 21 damage, and now I'm gonna do my crit.
Do it.
6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. Plus 4 is 19. Plus 4 is 23. So plus another 23. That was 21 plus 23, right? I think, yeah, 21 plus 23, so 44.
That's a good chunk.
Yeah, I'm proud of that. Considering I also didn't get.
Which I think actually makes him drop that wild shape.
Good.
It does. It carries over by 1.
Yeah, you did 1 point of damage to him, bitch. Get shit on.
Good call. Good call. Good
You're
call.
trash!
I need you to give me another deck save.
He's 100% trying to hype himself. Natural 20! 100% hyping himself up. That wasn't even with an advantage.
Right.
I just rolled it
You
first.
are going to take half.
If I roll another natural 20, can I just miss all of it?
So he's doing another hellish rebuke.
Yep.
Alright.
He must have some sort of.
So I'm having this for you. You are going to take 17 points.
Where are you at?
39.
Yeah, you just focus heal him.
Surprisingly, still that 39. And still temporary hit points helped me. After all that was 30 temporary hit points total.
All right, Arc is going to be up.
Cool. Okay. Well, first, cannon.
Smart call. I'm assuming you're going to shoot the big
Yes,
one.
we're keeping. I'm trying to spread around Arc focusing with us and the cannon focusing with you, bud.
Oh! I mean,
That's
no,
a
wait,
28
actually,
to hit.
Meant thank
Yep.
you. I just instantly screamed help.
Help me!
I really didn't even mean to scream help that time. I'm fully in character.
That's 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to cast Scorching Ray on the road at 4th level. So we're going to make 5 attacks on this fucker. It's 24.
That will hit.
14.
That will not.
Ah, it's 1 miss. So 4. It's 2, so 3 shots left. 26.
That'll hit.
29.
That'll hit.
And 26.
All right, that'll hit.
So
He is going to uncanny dodge the first one.
okay, so I'll roll the first one first.
Yep.
So it's 7. So you can have that however you'd like.
Okay.
So I got.
Almost sounds like a character's name.
You try. How many hit points do you have, Shiro?
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't look. Stop.
Okay.
Just in a lot of. I was gonna say 20. A lot of pain.
17 points.
Okay.
Still shots on deck. That's how I say it. Still things happening. That was action, bonus action.
All right. Next up is Patrick's turn.
What's he gonna do?
SpongeBob.
Do. What's he gonna do?
You know what?
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Ugh.
Into the thick of it. He is going to bonus action steady aim and take 2 shots at Lucas.
I can't do anything about that.
The first one will hit. And I don't think a 17 hits your AC, does it?
My AC is
It
a
is
17.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, just double check, make sure I have everything equipped.
Good. I think it's just armor. You don't have a shield.
I'm married.
I do have a shield.
Oh. So then, yeah,
Or does
that's
the
it.
shield actually have you? I need an iron stone badly. Oh, we haven't been paid yet. We are broke. Wait, are we broke? I just don't know how much money I have. Oh, never mind.
You're gonna take a total of 42 points of damage.
Do you know the heal spell?
I should be the one saying that.
I'm thinking about it for him, man.
And back up to the top of the round with Sir
If
Richard
it's
Brandon.
everybody's... My thing's not working on stream where I can see people's HP.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why.
I thought it was just me, like what I thought.
No.
He is going to use one of his channel divinities to pop Fury of the Tides.
I forgot they got this.
So everybody washed away.
No, it's once per turn for the duration, which is up to a minute. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can choose to push the target 10 feet away from you. If the target's pushed into an obstacle or another creature, they take an additional 4 points damage.
Does that douse still firewall?
No, because it's not. It's just called that. It's not actually being hit. Not like water.
I think I'm further away from the firewall.
And he will make 2 attacks onto Lucas. One will hit, one will miss. I need you to give me that saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
I believe I said strength, correct?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's strength.
23.
Oh, actually, it's not. It just happens. So you were pushed 10 foot back.
Wow, not even a saving throw? seems busted.
That seems busted good.
You're not going to take the additional damage because you don't hit anything.
Mhm.
Wait, is that that's Jalen under you, right?
Yeah, so I'm behind the wall of fire.
You are going to take 11
I
points of
thought so.
damage.
How many?
11.
It's just on my screen. It's the same like black base as the enemy, so I was like, wait.
Wait, no, I'm behind. You can't see me at all right now.
Yep,
Oh.
he is behind the wall.
Oh, that just what that actually that's a good thing for Zeak to point out. The spiritual weapon in between Lucas and Ark in the bottom. Yeah, that's gone.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
Sorry.
for me. It's just a black dot because of just rendering wise. So I was like, I see several black dots. I was like, I think that's an enemy, but I'm not sure.
Alrighty. Next up is going to be Jalen.
All right, so I'm gonna have to 50 feet fly over so I can at least get a shot because I'm behind
Okay.
the wall. So I'd fly to like
Small pig.
to the right, like try and be by Ark, like behind Ark. Yeah. Fuck it. It's one of them's casting spell. It's not. It's all around not good. Cost benefit analysis. I'm gonna shoot that paladin. I will not get any sneak attack because I had to move, so I don't have advantage. You know, within 5 feet. Or do I shoot the druid? You know, I'm gonna shoot the druid because he's next to Shira, so at least I can get sneak attack on if I hit. No, the first one's definitely going to miss. That was 14 to hit.
Okay.
That would be 31 to hit.
Yep.
Cool.
He is up next. What's the DC on that save?
18.
He failed.
Alright, he's gonna take 20 then.
That's pretty good. 8, 18, 27 points.
Okay.
I guess bonus action. Hide? No,
There is
yeah.
nowhere to hide.
Bury yourself in the sand.
Bonus
That was the he makes a sand castle to hide behind. Sand shield.
He's a sand bender.
Hey man,
Yeah,
it's still
say I don't have any good bonus actions to do. That's it.
All right. All right, Ark and Jalen and Lucas. I need deck saves.
Is it a spell or
This is a spell.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
So then, Arcs is a +0. 11. Yeah.
Okay, Ark will fail.
Should make like a tank style. What are the robot characters called again?
As he
More
casts another Call Lightning,
All half arcs.
and he will drop the Wall of Fire.
Oh, thank God.
So it is going to be 28's the full.
So down to.
So the
14.
half is going to be 14.
Okay. So that means
Sorry about
you
that.
also got to take 14.
Oh, is it we get hit when we...
It's you get damage on saves. It's because it was a dex-based thing. That's the only reason why I don't.
Well, I thought it
You
was,
get evasion.
Yeah.
I thought it was dodging.
No.
Like,
So
that's-
it's
It's half the lightning stuff. You dodge it, you're fine.
nah, not quite lightning. It's still.
All right. Next up is Lucas, and then Shiro, and then Ark.
Alright, I'm going to do a mass cure wounds. Everyone heals 24.
Woo! And then you
And-
can move your spiritual weapon and bap some fuckers.
Yeah. The rogue is the one that's on the up. Yeah. Let's go whack the rogue.
Let's play Whack-A-Rogue. Whack-A-Rogue, Whack-A-Rogue. Come on, everybody, it's Whack-A-Rogue.
How's everybody
25.
looking?
What?
How's everybody looking?
Health wise?
63.
86.
Okay.
60.
Okay.
So 25 to hit the rogue.
Yep.
Trying to look. Is there anything else I can do?
13. Right?
Okay.
That's 1d plus 5, right?
All right. Lucas, or not Lucas, Shiro. We just had
Here
Lucas.
we go. Just my 4 attacks. Oh wait, not advantage. So 9 plus 9? No, 18 doesn't.
Nope.
12 plus 9.
That will hit.
Yeah, that does. So 5 plus 9.
That will not.
12 plus 9 again, so 2 hits. 4 plus 5 plus 4 is 9 damage. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 5 is...
11.
My brain just went dead.
6
Like,
plus
actually-
5 is 11.
Yes.
So 11 plus
4.
9
6 plus 4 is
6 plus
10.
4.
plus,
Yes,
and then you had 9 before, correct?
I believe so. Like,
19.
my brain went dead as in I forgot the number previously.
Okay, so 9
I'm sorry.
plus 10.
So 19. That's it. I only hit twice.
And he goes down.
That's crazy. Can I bonus action quick? Oh god, English. Bonus action kick him while he's down.
I mean, technically, you've.
That's
Yeah,
why-
you could give me an unarmed strike.
Yeah!
Ooh, if we can get him just back
Natural
to
20!
You critted on
I
it?
critted the kick. I can.
All right, so that's
Oh, where is it? Right there.
That's an auto. That's an auto too, right? Yeah.
It's an auto. I mean,
Does
a
it make
hit
an
is an
auto
auto. Well,
It's
one hit
auto
is an
too.
auto too.
So is it just an auto out?
4?
I mean, he could do a coup de grace with it if you'd let him. That's a thing that can happen.
I
but-
channeled all my anger from every hit.
All right. Tell me how you're kicking this crab to death.
I'm full on soccer Pele kicking this up. I'm just taking the
It's
fullest,
like the
I lean
slash and
forward,
in the
and you
momentum
see
as
my
it's falling
leg
down, you
come
whip
up
around, it's,
above
"Oh,
my
hello."
body.
Okay, Shiro, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm for it.
This motherfucker explodes.
Okay.
What have I done to you?
7. Oh wait, Indomitable. I'm gonna re-roll a failed save. But I have
Let me know what you get.
Let's say what kind of
11
damage is it?
plus 4,
Fire.
15.
Okay, then I might have
15. I'm going to Flash of Genius from Arc and give him +5, so it's a 20.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna take a half, and then
Oh.
you're gonna have it
it.
again.
I'm gonna have it again so you don't die.
Thank you. I'm glad I rolled the second one.
We just had my turn, so I have that back. So
You're lucky it's quartered. That was 48.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome for the Flash of Genius.
I'm at 15.
So
That takes you down to 12.
You are just on the cusp
I'm at
of.
15.
No. It only deals 12.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought you were saying my...
No, the total was 48.
so half that, then half it
Yep.
again.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
As you just see a massive amounts of flames just erupt from this large creature. And Shiro, you're right there, so I will tell you that in front of you, the corpse is no longer a crab, but a human.
Oh, I was hoping for crab legs.
So are these like
Dead human?
controlled people?
He is a dead human.
Now he is.
I battle cry regardless.
Hey, sacrifices gotta be made.
Alright, so
Oh no, battle cry is
Mr.
like just
Krabs
I
is
was
dead.
gonna die.
Yes, Mr. Krabs is dead.
Cool. So that means Arc can just focus on another one.
Ooh, will I attack you next?
alright, so next up is
It is Ark.
Arcatark. Aardvark. So many of these are saves.
Do it.
Because. How are you looking?
I'm in like 60.
Okay. It makes more sense. So he's gonna cast Aid on Jalen, Shiro, and Lucas to give 10.
Okay.
That's 10 to the total, right?
It's 10. You heal 10, and you gain like to the max is 10.
Like, I get both of those 10s?
Well,
No, you get just go to your
Okay,
up your
just add
max
it to
by
HP
10.
modifier. Okay.
yeah.
Just
I thought so. It was the way you were. I was like, nah.
Well, because by wording, it's technically like both happen, but the modifier is the main thing. It does it in one. Okay. So then the bonus action. We're going to shoot the paladin.
All right.
Wait, is he a paladin of Poseidon?
Doesn't matter.
You're using the cannon.
Ballista. Yeah.
Okay.
Paladin is
Um,
a crab.
You do have an ally in the way.
Oh, force. Then it'll just walk up 5 feet as part of the bonus action.
He's still in the way.
No, like walk up.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Who was the one with the trident again?
The
That is
paladin.
The paladin.
It was a paladin. Okay, I thought so. I was
Yeah,
like,
Because
wait,
I
wait,
love
wait.
tridents.
It's a
No,
paladin
same.
with
I
a
just
trident
remember
on his
I have a
shell is
cleric with
another
a trident.
crab.
That's why I was like, wait, was it the
That's
cleric or
29.
the-
I can't say it's.
Yeah, 29 on
Is
it.
on is that a? Like, it's kind of. Is that 19? Yeah. Right.
Let's just say it is. Yeah.
I mean, it's 18 or 19 plus. I just can't tell on that die.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
This is like worn out.
Yes. 3d8 damage, and then I didn't do it before because Shiro was right up on him, but I am gonna push that guy back 5 feet. I just want him to waste as much movement going forward as possible.
Okay.
So.
I wonder if Nerdy would mind if I try to repaint the numbers
Yeah.
just so they're clear for you to read.
12. That's 23 points.
All right.
Were you pushing back?
The
The
paladin.
paladin back by 5.
Oh, okay.
I know he can probably still make it to us, but 5 feet's 5 feet, so he can't get like maneuver as well.
Yep. All right, following your Ark's turn, it's going to be Patrick, who is going to use his Psychic Veil and become invisible.
Damn it. I don't like that at all.
I have an idea.
No one ever does.
I really don't know.
Or sardine breath when you need them.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Sardine breath would be like, there he is.
Oh, never mind, I got him. Ark's got him.
Okay.
Well, we all have turns before Ark, so.
Okay.
And the Paladin, on his turn, he is going to shout for the Great Shelled One, and then he disperses a very heavily obscuring fog spreading out from him within 20 feet. Any attacks on him right now would be a disadvantage.
Got it.
But you will see the fog begin to move as he heads back into the waves.
Don't run away, you bitches.
He's
Yeah,
somewhere
that's
in
how
this
my character would
general
be.
vicinity.
No, you want to run up on someone and then dip? God, get back! Gotta be like Kevin Hart. It's about.
So having said that, Jalen, you are technically up.
Okay, I would have disadvantage on the attack. Correct?
Yes, you would.
Cool. So then I will steady aim and just shoot straight.
Okay.
That's a critical!
All right.
Yeah! So first attack's a crit. Second attack is a 28.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. I don't believe on criticals I don't get sneak attack because he's not within 5 feet, but it's still going to be because he's marked. So it's going to be 2d10 plus 2d6 on the first hit, and then d10 plus d6 on the second. I don't know how bad he's looking, but
Not bad.
yeah.
Lucas, you're up after this.
So it'd be 10, 20. 38 points of damage.
Okay. All right, Lucas.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of him running away, so this will be funny. I'm going to cast Insect Plague, which is a 20-foot radius sphere. So I'm going to fill
Somewhere in here.
So
fill
the fog with bugs.
SA, yeah. The fog is 20-foot radius, right?
Yep.
So it's just a fog filled with bugs.
So he's got to make a con save 18.
He will succeed.
And he's still going to take half of this 5d10.
All right, hit me with it.
That's pretty,
31.
Okay.
no, not bad.
Does that already happen?
No,
No,
that
that
was
is half.
before
That's
that.
half.
So, 16.
All right. Shiro.
Just as a side thing with that, it is difficult terrain now.
Okay. He is also in the water, so.
So he probably has advantage on the train, so you just made it no movement.
Where does the water start?
I
You're in it.
probably should have specified. It starts about here.
You're in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're in the
I
water.
You've been
Oh.
fighting in like
Yeah.
semi-shallows with
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's funny. I was going to say, can I use, and if you want to make it like a bonus action, because I don't think it's an action at all or anything right now, but can I use my mind link as like a beacon radar to reach out for the invisible one?
Well, the invisible one's
Or
probably
the
gone.
ones-
Being a rogue, he's probably like dashed. Just
Yeah, with his distance, no.
Okay. Then would it be able to do for the smoke one?
You can try.
A
You can
pinpoint?
give me a wisdom check at disadvantage.
Okay. 7 plus what's my wisdom? Plus 7, 14.
Yeah, you can't get a link on him.
Okay, then I just drop my sword and I'm pulling out my crossbow to just shoot.
Okay, go roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, I missed.
That was a he missed.
Okay. All right. Ark.
I tried.
Ark would like to cast. Let me just make sure and something real quick. See invisibility.
All right.
Did I?
So
What's the distance?
it's his vision. He just can see invisible creatures now.
Okay, so you don't see the rogue.
Okay, so the rogues have gone underwater and just probably ran the fuck away. That's what Ark wanted to see. Okay, then just gonna try and shot at the ballista at disadvantage. It's a shame it's disadvantage. That was a crit, but a 19.
Yeah.
If only it wasn't a disadvantage.
Right.
That's pretty low. That's only 11 points of damage.
All right. And with that,
Combat's over.
combat is over.
For now.
Okay, so Shiro's dumb, and he wants to look under the water just to make sure that they're gone.
As you do that, Ark would probably go,
That is not wise.
"That is not wise. They are undersea creatures." They
So
would
go
have
on ahead and
advantage.
I'm
stick
not
your
going-
face underwater, please.
I'm not going deeper. I'm just.
Stick your face underwater and look underwater, and give me a Constitution save.
Okay. Oh, 16 plus 8. Oh. That's
Okay.
Good.
So this water's very salty. It does kind of sting your eyes a little bit.
20.
You can't really see super well through the water. After a certain point, it just fades off into a dark blue. You don't really
I just
see
poke
any
my head up.
forms.
I think they're gone. Just blood red eyes.
Observant.
And I'm getting out of the water. Actually, no.
So this is where we're gonna take a break, actually.
I'm
So
gonna cook some crabs.
we will be back momentarily. And congratulations on defeating the crab people. Thank you so much to chat
For
defeating the
now.
crab people. For now.
I hate
Which
chat,
just
guys
means,
are
you know
rude.
what? They get to come back in the finale.
I don't want to
We'll be right back. And welcome back. Thanks
not-
for being here
We're not dead.
for that decent combat.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw these dice at you.
And you guys have just defeated the cult of, well, most of
Personality.
the cult of the Great Shelled One.
Sheldon Cooper?
So, Shiro, you just stuck your head underwater and took a quick peek around. There is a floating human body by you.
Loot him.
I guess I'll drag that in. Like,
Is he the only one that turned back into a human?
Yes.
I drag that in.
Is he fucking faking being a crab?
Were you not there for the chat?
So if you were not there for the chat that created this, yes, he was faking being a crab.
You know, this is one of the DM streams that I was at work for.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is not actually a crab.
I didn't know any of this.
Yep.
I knew
Using
that
a combination of polymorph and wild shape and other things, he was able to make himself into crab.
I'm glad we fucking killed that asshole.
And he called
Phony.
himself the vessel of the Great Shelled One to honor the Great Shelled One.
Piece of shit.
He's a phony.
Let me tell you what, this was one of the weirder chat creations that I've had, and
Yeah.
they started talking about a crab cult, and man, I just fucking ran with it.
All right.
Anything we can loot?
You can
Is he like naked?
give me a check. Why is my battery running low?
I don't know what I'm rolling for, but
Is
I rolled
it not
a 6.
plugged?
Is your computer not plugged in?
It sure should. Oh, it's sure not.
So I actually rolled a nat 20.
For this, you want to do investigation?
Investigation, yes.
Oh, okay.
I only got a plus
Ark should have it pretty easy.
Oh wait, that's right. I'm not smart.
Ark is going here. Ark is going to say,
I got this, guys.
bring the bodies to me. It would be ineffective for me to walk around to everyone.
I'm like lifting up his shirt, looking on his shirt.
Ineffective and
Looking at
inefficient.
his hair for something.
Okay.
I hope the cleric has something that I can use.
Boy, that's a 29.
Alright. I'm going to need an individual roll for each body. So what was that 29 for?
The 29, we're going to say the cleric's body's there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
His.
Okay.
I brought over a deep.
We have the cleric, the monk, and
Mr. Krabs.
the druid,
Mr. Krabs.
right?
Yes, those are the
Yeah.
3 that are dead.
So the cleric got a 29.
Okay.
We'll do the monk. Only got a 12. Almost in that 20.
Can I help him look?
Oh yeah, can we do that?
Can he?
You can.
It's a 13 for the monk. Woo! And then
Almost pulled the horse in my computer by accident.
22 for the druid.
Alrighty.
So 2 above 20, one's above 29, one's above 25.
So, on the cleric, this is what you all find. You find a light crossbow. You find a warhammer. You find a emblem with a picture of a crab. You also find an alms box, chainmail that's in okay shape.
Alms box.
Alms box is like a religious. You pay alms like it's a cleric thing.
You find
I was
a
like,
shield,
almonds.
and then you find a prayer book, which is. Does anybody speak deep speech?
No.
Hannah,
That
good
picture
job.
of a crab on front.
No.
So it's not really symbols that are written in this book. It's more of like, think of it like almost sound waves.
I'm going to bring it to my turtle friend. He can probably read it.
Ark, why don't you have like a thing you can do where you play like a record, like you put it on, then you just.
You should take this.
Oh, we're taking it all.
Take
Well, yeah,
this
we're taking
to-
all because we can still sell
No,
the other things we don't need.
So-
chainmail.
Yeah, I wrote
That-
that all down.
Wait,
That
Wait,
is what
wait.
you find on the cleric. You also find 15 gold.
Oh, nice. Who we selling it to?
We can sell to my buddy. Pog may be dead. I mean, the giant might be running his shops now, but there's also...
That's what I was saying.
Pog isn't the only
We
one
should
in
take
town.
The chainmail
Alright,
to
on the monk.
box.
Probably not much.
I wonder if the giant is smarter.
On the monk, you will find 11 darts. You will find a reliquary with crabs.
Big fucking check.
You will find 50 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah.
You will find some incense.
Ooh.
Murder.
That's what
And
I
you will
did.
find 15 gold.
15?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I did to that fucker. That monk didn't really have much of a chance to do anything cool. It kind of was like, die!
Here's my astral crab. Die. Oh.
And on the great shelled one, this
The vessel horror.
human, this vessel,
This
you will
phony.
find 10 feet of chain. You will find a scimitar. Some rather elaborately decorated studded leather. This one does not have crabs on it, though.
Is there anything else
It's
on
more like waves of the ocean.
Fucking nerd.
it? Like any other symbol on there that I can...
Give me nature.
21.
So, as you're taking a look at this leather, you realize that it's almost indicative of ocean currents that are on, as if somehow the ocean currents, you can kind of get the sense were somewhat important to him in some way.
Okay.
This is
And
this
then-
scimitar? Oh, sorry.
You also find an insignia, and I would like a religion check.
Oh, I wonder who's going to do that.
From everyone or just one?
Technically,
one.
so you can do it, but also Ark has a +5.
Does he? Why is that? Is he why?
Yeah, you'd say
Is Art going to help me?
yeah.
Alright.
Ark's the one investigating.
Oh yeah, that's true.
21.
Woo! 21.
You recognize the insignia as that of Rakdos.
You bringing in fucking Ravnica into this shit? I don't like that at all.
You guys also find, it appears to be a bottle of red liquid.
Oh, probably drink that.
The blood.
Would you like to drink that?
I would.
Ark is going to stop you and go, no.
No, I wasn't actually.
We're like both mid popping it off. Like I'm.
I'm gonna cast detect magic and see if anything has
Yeah.
magical properties.
That's actually exactly what.
I was sure if Ark might have identified.
Whoever
does.
wants to do it can do it.
Yeah, you do it.
I'll do it.
And let him know. So you're going to let Ark know whatever's magical.
Yeah.
Why am I
You
itchy?
do get a little bit of magic. You get it's not really necrotic, but you get like almost a negative planar energy from it.
Or the
Does
bottle.
anything else pop
I was
when he
gonna
does
say,
that?
does anything else have magic to it?
There is a ring on his finger.
Hey, I found a ring.
Don't take it off yet.
Pull out a knife. I can take it off.
Okay, you can take the finger off. That's fine.
Here's a hand.
That works.
So he detected magic.
I told
So,
you.
I'm gonna take the hand now, not just the hand with the ring because he cut that off, and then the vial, and is going to ritual cast Identify on them.
Okay. So on the vial, you will learn that this is a bottle of demon's blood.
If I drink it, will I
No,
become more powerful?
immediately, I'm gonna say in unison. Ark in a very like no, and Jalen in a very stern no.
And on the ring, you learn that this ring is the Cult of the Great Shelled One ring.
What'd it do?
Turns you into a crab.
It is a rather large ring with a logo of what is
crab.
thought to be the Great Shelled One, which is not a crab, actually.
He's a
It's
clam.
turtle.
It's almost in a large black amorphous form, and it looks like as if there's almost crab-like looking legs coming out of it.
Giant sea spider. Gotcha.
And while attuned to this ring, the user gets the following benefits. The user gains 10 feet of movement to their walking speed. They gain advantage on all initiative rolls and attack rolls while within eyesight of the ocean. They gain a +3 to their AC. And they gain, once per long rest, they can gain an additional action on their turn. But you also know this ring is cursed. And while attuned, you feel a strange desire to raise a crab army and take over the world in the name of the Great Shelled One.
Definitely gonna pass that shit along.
Which
Actually, I
you
wonder if
believe
that's what happened.
to be yourself.
So he put this on.
And figured out he was the great shelled one. Got it.
This was a stupid item to make. I'm not even gonna
I
lie.
love it.
This is one of those items that as I was homebrewing it, I was like, this is so dumb.
Stupid.
This is
That's
stupid.
so genius. So freaking awesome.
They're not all winners.
Such is life. Okay, so I marked
The
down.
scimitar and the studded leather, they're nothing special?
No.
Okay, just regular.
None of the rest of it is anything
Marked
special.
down everything that we had.
So that studded leather is not strong. Fine.
Can we remove hers?
So, you guys,
As soon if we can get this curse, Jan's gonna be like, if we can get this off, Ark should have it.
Oh.
Ark should have it because Ark right now is kind of like the softest metal body you could possibly imagine.
Really? What's his AC?
13.
Ooh, I can prepare.
You know, that's surprising as a robot character.
Yep.
So yeah, tomorrow I can prepare a remove curse, and I can try and get rid of the curse.
So it might be a hard check, but we could try.
Yeah.
Does he not have any armor? Because I have extra leather.
He's integrated. His dex is just garbage.
I'm sure
So, you guys still have the remainder of your beach day. How would you like to spend it?
On guard.
Stressed and not getting in the water.
I'd like to spend 1 hour taking a short rest.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
should go
Mechanically
down the beach.
speaking.
Let's go down the beach and not.
So we
to
can
the
run into
river.
more. Those fuck. Actually, wait, hold on. Okay, no one get in the water. What we're gonna do?
Wait, no. If we hold on, if we took the cursed ring off, then we should be fine.
No, he thinks he's the old one creating an army. They don't know he's just a human.
But he was the one that led him up. Now they have no one to lead them.
Well, doesn't mean they won't come
Not
back
them
for
all, at
revenge.
least. There's only 2.
I have so many hit die.
You might want to play volleyball.
Sure.
With what volley and what ball?
You guys have some basic beach fun equipment.
How do we?
Yes, you sure do.
Yeah, I didn't think about that till after. I was like,
So what are the teams going to be? I'm imagining it's a 2-on-2 scenario.
I'm gonna be on. Dang it, what's your name? Lucas team. And then you take Ark.
Okay, that's fair, I imagine.
That'll build your bonding too. For
Two very unagile people. Why are you rolling to hit us?
No, I'm not. I'm healing.
Oh.
If me and Jalen were on the same side.
I'm using hit die. So D&D Beyond
Let me
just
do
made a
that.
thing where you can roll hit die and it'll automatically apply your health.
What?
So I'm back to full health.
How do I apply?
Go to
how
short
do I
rest.
apply?
Auto apply, and then you collect how many hit die you want to do, hit to roll, and then it'll automatically apply that heal. So I'm back to full.
I have a lot of hit die.
Yes, this is what upper level characters have.
Oh.
All right. So you guys, after taking a little bit of time to take a rest and kind of survey the beach, and you guys get a sense that you're finally back to being alone and out of danger. You guys set up a volleyball game with Shiro and Lucas versus Jalen and Ark. I would like you all to roll initiative. I just want to know who goes higher because that's who's serving.
21.
I got a 24.
I'm
6.
using tireless spirit. in
Ark
case I
got a
can add
19.
advantage to them.
All right, so Jalen, you are going to be serving first. I would like you to give me whatever your hit DC is for Dex.
My dex based attacks?
Yep.
It's at 12. Wait, are we saying I'm proficient in it or no?
Yeah. I'll give it.
10. It's a 24.
Okay. So yeah, you just do a really great job on that first surge. And then let's see, I believe Shiro, you got the next highest, so you were going to be able to respond first. And I would like you to give me either athletics or acrobatics to get to the ball.
So I do this serve by throwing it up, literally going wing beat up, and then just hitting it back down.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to get to the ball. Going ahead and let's see if you can hit it back. You can use your strength or dex, whatever your attack modifier is for your hit.
2 plus 9. 11.
So you get to the ball, but it sort of just like bamps off your hand a little bit. And it sort of like rolls on your side, so that is a point for Jalen and Ark.
Score 1 for the boys back home.
And then
Catch you next time.
so the next up to serve will be Shiro. So
That's
going
gotta
ahead
roll on
and
it.
give me once again.
16 plus 9.
Okay,
25.
25. Lucas. Going ahead and give me either athletics or acrobatics.
Well, he's on.
I'm on his
He's
team.
on
Oh no!
Yeah.
Sorry, Arc.
Neither of these are good, so we're gonna go with athletics with +1.
I'm gonna set up a spike for you.
It's a 19.
Okay, so he gets over to the ball pretty decently. And now go on ahead and give me his 2 hit.
Because that's just an unarmed strike we're worried about there, right?
It's
You
just whatever
You
you're.
get the +6. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Mine's plus 9.
Yeah. Arc's not very strong. That's an 8.
Hey. With that killer serve from Shiro, it similar happens. I would say that Arc sort of just like, he dives, he gets there, but he just kind of misses where it is. So the serve will pass back on over to Jalen and Arc, and Arc is going to serve this time.
God bless it.
Bring it!
So that's a 17.
All right. So he gets it up over the net, and Lucas, you will be up to respond. So give me athletics or acrobatics.
You got this, buddy!
No, 19.
Okay, so yeah, you get over to the area. Go on ahead and give me a 2 hit.
20.
All right, so he hits the ball back. Jalen, give me athletics or acrobatics.
Ready. If he gets
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you're right on
That
top
was
of it. Going ahead and give me that to hit.
14.
All right, you do manage to serve it back, but it's not the greatest serve. So, Shiro, you are going to get advantage on both the to get to and to hit back.
Show me,
Kind of like
buddy.
stumbling, so I think Arc's gonna go for it, and he's like,
Yeah.
just like not paying attention, like, damn it, man!
Yeah.
Dirty 20 to get to. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, plus 9. Dirty 20 to get to.
Okay, so you get right where it is, even though it's sort of it's a little bit sort of closer to the net.
I lost my other die in like a group of dice. Hold on. I rolled one of them. One was a 2, one's a 9. 9 plus 9, 18.
Okay. Yeah, you will manage to hit that back. So now we're going to move to Arc to respond.
Legit lost my die and a group of dice. They're all the same color.
Would like to cast Unseen Invisible Serpent.
Oh, we're doing this! Alright, let's go!
Too bad you weren't an Echo Knight, because then you would be
17.
Okay, he will get to it. Go ahead and give me that to hit.
Next beach day. Echo
That
Knight.
would be a 17.
Okay, he will manage to hit it back.
That's our best volley, guys.
Yep. Lucas, you give me athletics or acrobatics to respond.
16.
Okay, you kind of stumble a little bit trying to get to it, almost as if you're gonna like bump into Shiro. But you do get there. So give me give me your 2 hit.
16 plus 9, so 20.
Oh yeah, you even though it took you a little bit of stumbling to get there,
I'm still a big furball.
you managed. Yeah, you basically like spiked that back. So I need you, Jalen, to give me your to get to and to hit back.
It's a natural 20 on the get to.
Okay, so you're ready for it. You see this furball come up and like try to spike this thing back, and you're there. Now I need you to give me the 2 hit.
Does it matter? I got a crit or no?
No.
It might.
It
No.
might. It might.
No.
It's a
They're standing
29 to hit.
God dang.
You managed to hit it back, Shiro.
I'm
The
ready!
DC on these are going to be higher.
So I think
19.
to describe that, I see him go to spike. I hop up in the air and I just like spin kick that
Yeah,
thing back.
yeah.
I call foul. We're supposed to use our hands.
That's Birdist. I don't have hands.
Yes, you do.
Hides him.
19 to get to it.
You're not a-
19 plus 9, 24 to hit it back. Ooh, 24 again.
You barely hit it back.
You're not a harpy with no hands.
Hey, that's fair.
Arc,
Let's go!
to get and hit. This is going on.
It's a 19.
Okay, he's there.
This is a good match.
That's only a 16 to hit.
Okay.
Raise my inner
He
haiku.
will not.
Yeah.
He will not hit just because of the difference. So that is another point to Shiro and Lucas.
We're at our team.
We're shirkus.
Our team is at an advantage because I am so dexterous, but then at a disadvantage because Art can't hit.
Very true. That is very true. Would you guys like to do one more round?
What is the score? Is
That's
it
you.
2-1.
It's 2 to
We're
1.
up
You
by
could either
1.
tie it up, or you
Accept
could
defeat.
beat.
You
That's
know,
up to
I'm
you
gonna look.
guys.
I'm gonna look at Ark. Look at Shiro, the rippling
I'm like,
mass that is his body, and look at the sheer meat tower that is
Just
Lucas, and go.
Shiro's
I
so
know when to
hyper.
be done.
I just have the
Shiro
advantage
is
of being
so
taller
much
than the
energy.
net. Like, oh,
I'm gonna
I was
call
about
it.
to waste a fighting spirit for it.
You get advantage.
Let's go!
Yeah, if I didn't have to move to get to the ball, I would just steady aim and just.
just like get
I
my
would
mace
slap
and
it-
just
I'm
like
gonna
wait
slap
for it like
back
a
my
bat
greatsword.
and just like, and
We just start devolving into just using abilities.
I was gonna say I would allow you to use your steady aim.
But
If I'm going to allow him to use his abilities, I'm going to.
Oh
allow
yeah,
you to
I
use
just
his
would have
abilities.
to, have to come back to me.
do we say that at this point that we everyone starts using abilities? We won't.
And it just
count
becomes
them?
a cacophony of
It-
shit.
it-
Yeah.
we
go through the whole process. At one point, the cannon is on the field.
Trying
You
to-
got your
the
guardian
cannon
on one
serves-
side.
Guardian
The
is
cannon-
a third member.
The cannon serves it. Just
Shiro, I'm gonna say that you start using your multiple attacks to start like setting things up, and then you know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Like,
you get there to go 1, 2, and then set yourself up for the
yeah.
third.
Alright.
All
Uh,
the rules have gone out. We've stopped keeping
yeah,
score.
nobody's keeping score. The rules are out the window. Spells have been cast. The net is on fire.
I'm laughing because in my head, everyone else is doing these things, and Lucas is just standing there. He actually doesn't use anything. He just stands there with the ball. Oh hey.
one point, Art tosses a wind wall just to like
It's funny 'cause
spike the thing back down with a gust of air.
At one
this
point,
is
it hits him
literally
and
a
then.
scene in an
Ooh,
anime.
hey.
Like, everything you just described is a scene in an anime.
That is exactly how I wanted it to be. I'm so
I
glad.
freaking love it.
Art hastes me at one point, so I'm just zooming.
I just love the idea of Lucas standing in front of the net and everyone just like zooming around. And there's just chaos. He's just sitting there like.
Shiro, I've got a question. Actually, Zeak, not Shiro. How did you get that background on D&D Beyond on your character sheet? It's beautiful.
What back?
Oh, that's one of the.
backdrop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the.
Oh yeah.
From the
Oh,
pre-ones.
you
they're-
go to,
They're
change background.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of them as every book
Right?
comes out.
Nice.
It
I
fits
say,
my
yeah, mine's
character.
like the woods.
Oh, Shiro's is so cool.
Thank you. I picture it more like Sakura Blossoms.
So you guys have the rest of your good day back at the beach, and as night sort of starts to fall, you begin to make your way back towards town. Your vacation day officially spent. And you guys get there, and
The city's on fire.
less than about a half a mile outside the city, you guys see somebody that you recognize, not anybody that's really of importance necessarily, but
It's
a citizen that you recognize,
Oh,
who's trying to flag you guys down, running towards you out of breath. And as you approach, they will say, Mythonique's being attacked. You guys need to get in there now.
Movement,
why,
action,
Fall
dash.
Boy? Yeah.
I say 150 feet.
Wait, can you cast haste on me again? Who did that? Art?
That was Arc, but I mean, do we want to cast that now, or do we want to wait till we get? Because it has a limited time range.
That's right. We haven't had a long
Oh,
rest
it
yet, so I
does
haven't
have-
used all my
never
spells.
mind, just
I don't get my
kidding.
spells back.
Oh, did we not stay the night at the beach?
I'm gonna.
You,
mind
I will give you guys this. I will say that you guys would have stayed long enough to have a long
Okay.
rest because
Okay.
you will need it, and I'm not a monster. So
I don't know.
Okay, so then I will just to.
I'm mind linking with you before you.
Okay,
That's
so I'm
a
going to
good
use
idea.
Zephyr Strike, increasing my speed by 30
okay,
for a minute.
okay,
So that's going to be 240
okay.
feet every 6 seconds. Just
So you're
wind
gonna
kicks
get there
up.
first.
It's like a.
So I will
Peregrine Falcon, baby.
describe what Jalen sees,
I see God.
as the rest of you are kind of left in the dust. Jalen, as you zoom your way into town,
Fastest bird.
hitting straight for Mythonique's home and office, you will see Mythonique standing outside of her front door. She appears to have some sort of magical shield around her. And you will also see one of the creatures that you saw before, an absorber, along with two other creatures you have not. And there appears to be a humanoid with them. And as you come up on the scene, that's where we're going to end things for
God!
tonight.
I freaking knew it.
I was waiting for it to be
saw
Pog.
it coming.
Pog back from the
God
grave.
dang it.
Well, I know what I'm starting with.
I'm Pog's twin brother, Gop.
Dude, I was like, yo, what if
I'm gonna start with at an amazing range because Zephyr Strike gives me advantage. I'm just gonna try and shoot this fucker in the back of the head while he doesn't know I'm there.
So I want you to bear in mind, as soon as you do that, combat starts, and the rest of them are quite a distance behind you. You will be
I
alone
have
for
to
the
hide.
first. You will be alone for, you said 240 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be alone for quite a few rounds.
He'll have to catch me first.
Dude, that's like freaking, what, 8 rounds for us? Or 8 rounds.
Look,
Only
man.
three. No, with dash, never mind.
Look, man.
Yeah, it's going to be, I'm going to say, I'm going to say that it's going to be 2 rounds.
Oh.
So then I would wait one. Well,
Nope, you've already said it. You've already said you're going to do it.
Your shadow
So,
thing. I don't know.
That's true. Just
Like, technically, yes, I can shoot him and then move in the distance that he will not be able to find me.
Time.
What?
Ah, she said it's getting close.
it is nighttime.
You're in your element.
So, I mean, it's next time.
You don't need that umbrella.
So that is going to be next time. Tristan, if you'd like to start in on the spiel for me.
this is the spiel. Today we played D&D.
Oh my god, we did! It was great!
This video will go up on YouTube on Monday.
I'm sorry, it was decent.
Oh, it was
We-
fantastic.
We had some decent combat today.
There was
That
decent
was
combat.
terrible.
Next week we will not be playing D&D. Well, most of us won't be.
No, do you want to talk about that while I type the link?
Sure. Sam will be playing D&D here on Twitch with another group of TikTok people.
Ooh, it's going to be the same group that we did the last TikTok with.
Yes.
I'm excited
On
to
a
see they
different
Top Hat
Twitch.
play.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
On a different Twitch,
yeah.
but we'll host it.
Yes.
Yeah, so
It's
if you
on
mi-
Twitch this time.
Yeah, if you missed Sam's last one where she played on YouTube Live with a bunch of people, you're switching over to Technesis, right?
Yep,
That's how
it
it's
will be on
pronounced.
Technesis' channel, which is a brand new channel. So I'm sure he would really appreciate the support if you guys don't, if you guys want to drop a follow.
Right, so head over to Technesis. It'll be next week, Friday, 8:30 EST.
Yep.
That's Eastern Standard Time. And that will be next Friday. I don't know if they're going to post that anywhere. Or if it'll just be you either watch it or you don't.
We are gonna be posting stuff for it on TikTok.
The Tic Tacs.
The
Well, I meant
TikToks.
like the full VOD in the afterwards.
Oh, that I am unsure of actually. As soon as I find out,
I say we can do it.
as soon as I find out, I will go from there.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'd be open to throwing it on ours. I mean, I'm the one who does the YouTube stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm cool with throwing it on ours.
I think he may put it up on a YouTube, but
Yeah.
since he's kind of newer to the streaming, I'm not 100% certain.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to him. That's neither here nor there. Go next Friday. Go watch it.
Yep. Also, if you like other TTRPGs, you can feel free to check out the RPG table. We will be going live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Vampire the Masquerade, Chicago by Night. So feel free to check out that train wreck of a show. It's been really great. And then on Sunday, we will be doing our Take a Shot after show at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Let's not take a breath anymore.
Nope, it's Take a Shot because we have to drink because of all the stupid shit we do.
So what's going to be next season then?
I
It went from
love
take a
it.
breath to take a shot. What's it going to be?
Take a shit.
Maybe. Who knows?
Let's talk shit.
Cast taking votes for names for next season now. I'll carry the ideas over to the RPG
Take
table.
a puff. We all gotta chill the fuck out.
Yep. Also, if you want to see some Call of Cthulhu, Intil May, whose name is in that list on there, is going to be starting a Call of Cthulhu campaign that I'll be taking part in on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Blades in the Dark on Thursday nights Eastern Standard Time. The Call of Cthulhu will actually be starting this week. We will be starting with our very first session, which is going to be super exciting. And the Blades of the Dark is still in progress. As soon as I have a date for that, I will let everybody know. You can also feel free to follow all these other wonderful streamers that we know and love and care very much about, as well as our own streamers, Zeek's Way and Tragic Backstory, on their personal channels. We also have socials and merchandise, and you know what? I'm gonna show some of these off because we finally got our dice in from Nerdy Encounters, and we've got some.
Ooh, I love that color scheme.
Yes.
I love the pink purple.
And she also makes custom sets for Vampire the Masquerade.
Did you guys post these yet? Oh, that one looks dope.
There, now it's in
Vampire
pretty good
one.
focus.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like that gold. And the blue's nice, too. This is my first time seeing it, just by my forehead's in the...
But not only that, but she also makes resin dice cases.
Ooh, that
Yes.
binding me.
As well as some cute dice trays.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, those are skulls. Oh.
That's cool. Oh, they're skulls.
As well as some random other things.
Oh, that's cow.
A coaster.
So, please follow and support her. We'd really appreciate it. If you feel like donating to the stream, we've got our donation link up there. And we will not be back next week, but we will be returning to see what happens next on Scavengers on September the 3rd. So, we will see you guys then. Thank you so much for your support. And until next time, bye.